Inferno. What's going on, Inferno? Not enough. 6 people in the chat. Not enough. 7 people. What's going on, everybody? Great day, everybody. Vibe check. Vibe check. In a world where you're asking for a vibe check. I need a little bit more people in here. Come on now. Let's get this party started, everybody. What's going on, Inferno? Good to see you, man. Great to see you. Can you hear me? You throw up a 1? All right. Vibing. Rustus Landon. All right. Yes, I am live, Rustus. Thank you for coming in. Getting a little worried there, man. I'm getting a little worried because not too many people yet. But yeah, we're just vibing right now. Everybody, what's going on, man? There we go. There goes the count. Come on now. I'm still waiting for it. 9. We got 9 eyes on me so far. 9 eyes. Come on, everybody. Come in. Come one, come all. Come into the chat. Let's go ahead and review some videos. Let's get it going, right? Everybody out there having a fun time. Harry Nuts. Great to see you, Harry Nuts. Great to see you again, brother. Great to see you. Definitely, for sure. 11 heads. It's about that time to get this party started, people. In a world where you come in to watch Lawless World TV, as he's just vibing right now, waiting for people to show up. I appreciate everybody who's here on time. Hey, honey. Hello. Oh, hey, honey's in the house. What's going on, miss? How you doing, huh? How's everybody doing over here, huh? You guys waiting for it? You guys waiting for me to get some started? Hold on a minute. Let me check everything before we get started. All right. All right. So on my live, I don't have too much going on. I'm trying to see if I can find myself. I was surprised I can't find myself. Yep. There we go. Okay. I will stop this right now. We're gonna get to the show right now. I'm gonna introduce myself, introduce everybody who's all in here so far, who's came to the show. Hey, Gregory, how you doing, Gregory? You have a good day today, brother. I hope you did. I was thinking that you were in a world of Chris Winks joining the party. I appreciate to see you, sir. I appreciate to see you. Gregor, I seen you going out today, and I was like, man, that's awesome. And I seen that smile, man. That smile, I love that smile. And then I was gonna try to snipe you. I thought you were in Riverside for a second there, but then I found out you were far away, and I was like, dang it, I can't snipe him. I can't go surprise him. But hopefully one day I can catch up with you, surprise you, and we can have lunch too and vibe together, right? So the topic of today, we're going to be reviewing First Amendment activity shows. Hello, East Los lady. Glad to see you in here. Glad to see everybody up in here right now. Basically, what I want to go forward, don't worry anybody about having to Tim Dollar. Yes. What's going on, Tim Dollar? Don't worry anybody about having to block your messages and our hiding messages. Don't worry. We're just here to have a good time and look at some videos of accountability, transparency. So I want to lift up these individuals that I have over here. We have Ice Cold Audits. We have 951 NewsNow. We also have what was this other one again before I get lost too early in the let me see. So, and it also my awesome buddy Four Corners, Fistntheair, and then last but not least, we also have a great video from SGV News Now. I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen it, but I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen lots of these videos, but let's get into it. All right. So first off, starting off with Ice Cold Audits. And I want to introduce his brother. See, so check out the style. Whenever if you guys want to edit and or get into the shooting of videos, then put them on your computer, check out this guy. I like the first thing we hear right out the back. You know, his intro music is pretty cool.
Later.
What are you trying to take a picture of something? Can I help you?
All right, everybody. Can we hear? Hopefully, we can hear the video. Can we hear the video, everybody? Can I get a 1 if you can hear the video? It's loud for me. Any ones in the house? Can you guys hear the video? Oh, it's a little low compared to me. Thank you, Restus. That must mean I have to turn down mine then.
Romero's.
All right. It's up a little bit more. Okay. Ice cold in a world where you walk down the street and your name is Ice Cold and you're observing the area with the camera. What can go wrong? Who will come to you? Who will bother you? Only time will tell.
Oh, excuse me.
Your excuse. Don't worry about it.
Romero's food products. That's what this is.
Brandon Mitchell in the house. Brandon Mitchell, what is this? This is Ice Cold Audits. Poor Darren's getting put in their place. Jeff M. Sniper. No snipering. Jeff M. Let's see where we at right now. I like them too, Harry Nuts. Ice Cold's cool. So the beginning of the video, as you guys can see so far, it's not too much going on. It's just it's gonna be Ice Cold looking at the building, you know, just observing. I just wanted to show you the initial beginning, like just walking around. This is what us as photographers, auditors, First Amendment activists, which you want to describe yourself as. What we like to do is we like to check out the buildings, walk around. So there can be a lot of dead space in between us just walk around and whatnot. A lot of times you're not going to see that. And so some people will just automatically think, hey, this person's there to antagonize. Juan Kenobi, LD, Juan Kenobi in the house. Heck yeah. So as you can see, it's a good 10 minutes of him just chilling. He's not yelling. He's not doing anything in particular that's going to be causing a disturbance in the scene. Let's skip over to 7:30. So around 7:30, you can see the workers are coming out. And I think this is around the time when they start to notice him, right? I think around here. Let's play. Hey, Rob Z in the house. What's going on, Rob Z? That's one. That's another. Yep. Yep.
He's coming. I bet you. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go right. He's gonna go.
Ice already knows too.
He turned around.
Ice already knows.
He took off his hat and bam. Maybe he got to take a shit, but he ate so much fucking corn and flour. Got clogged up.
Ice cold. Ice cold.
Oh, now they want to close it?
Now they want to close the Ice. Now they're going to close the gate on y'all. Yeah. As if that's doing anything. Hey, there's a guy over there with the camera. Quick, close the gate. Yee. I wonder. Okay, let's search right now. Let's search. Okay, so we're gonna. I found you. I found you. Another no, a couple more minutes in. 3 minutes in, and we got our attention grabbing guy. Boom, right there. So let's go right there. I think they're saying if they're live. They're both not live. He looks all mad. Hey.
Can I help you?
Woo. Yes. Chapstick.
Let me know what you guys are doing.
He looks mad. He looks like no matter what answer you give him, he won't care. It won't be good enough. What's the point of having a hairnet? You're already outside, so that hairnet's just getting dirty outside too, isn't it? I mean, why are you having hairnet outside, bro? Maybe that's just how he likes to wear what he likes to wear. He goes home in a hairnet, comes to work in a hairnet, eats dinner in a hairnet. All right. Kip LA, what's going on, Mike? Let's call the cops. Let's call the cops. Oh, let's call the cops. Let's call the cops. Because nothing else is going on. Let's call the cops. Come on, man. Come on, man. While he stands guard.
Can you please go out of the way when you come about?
Are you sure?
I think you should just put so we can take a quick picture right there. You want to film? You want to film? You want to film? Oh, okay. You want to be part of the? Okay, 1, 2, 3, action.
I mean, shout out to SGV. No matter what, we can't help but do that. I believe that he's the first person to come up with to start saying that, and it's like, gosh, I wish I came with that first action. And what do you do next? But just to put on a show.
No. You gotta smile.
Oh man.
Can you go back and come out again so we can get the whole thing?
Yeah.
Retake.
What time is it, Rustus? Rustus, what time is it? You know, Rustus. Kenobi. Come on, yo. So what's Ice Cold doing? What's he doing that's malicious? Because look at this. We gotta stop this right here and look at the time mark. We're at 13 minutes, okay? And he's gonna stand here for a good. Let's see, it's another minute of him standing there, another minute of him standing there, another minute of him standing there, just stand there waiting for the cops, right? Is that what he's doing? He's just gonna stand with Ice. Eventually he goes away. So it's like, I wouldn't say like 5 minutes of him standing there. 5 minutes of him standing there, and then finally he goes off. And Ice is like, yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with this guy over here. But my point I want to make right now is that he came over here out of his zone, which is, if you can see my mouse cursor, this is his zone right here. Not even probably this, probably not even this. You know, his property probably starts way back there, but I'm gonna give him benefit out. Let's say that this is where the gate started closed and that this is his zone. So ICE didn't pass this red marker right here. Okay, and he's standing by the red marker, but he still tells ICE he's on private property, or this is private property. Oh, he goes somewhere else. What are you filming for? What the case is I'm not trying to tell this guy or the owner, hey, don't ask questions. Sure, you can ask questions, but we're not gonna have to answer it. After that, my thing is that what the heck? There's too much other stuff to worry about, like your workers working, doing their job properly, or maybe their hydration, making sure that your workers are well hydrated, making sure that they're well kept and that they're happy. Maybe making sure that that's happening inside your facility instead of coming out here and seeing what the guy with the camera is doing, because this is something that doesn't happen on a daily basis. So this is something that doesn't happen on a daily basis. It's not something to be very concerned about, and even if it does happen on a daily basis, that's even more reason to not be concerned about. But just a guy standing here with a camera, not doing anything malicious, it's nothing to worry about at all, in my opinion.
My pocket, that way they can say, oh yeah.
I'm not sure who's Big C, Gregory. I'm not sure who that is. If anyone knows who Big C is live, everybody.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You see that you're like, hell yeah, huh? Yeah.
Two adversarial. Yeah, you're right. LD1 Kenobi. Two adversarial. I can't say that word right now, but yes. Almost like he's like in a war zone, like he has to defend his property. He has to defend, why are you defending against ICE? ICE is just documenting. Why don't you be advertisement right there? Why don't you be like, hey, check out my place.
Hello, everybody.
My place is awesome. You see this? And my workers are happy. You see that? Come on over here or maybe take my card. This is my number. We do great work. Free advertisement.
Thank you for tuning in.
And if you guys can't hear, thank you for tuning in to the Ice Cold Audit Show. With that in mind, what I'm going to do for everybody who's new here or anyone who's new to Ice Cold who don't know Ice Cold, let me do this for you, okay? Direction. Let's give a shout out and direction to Ice Cold Audits. You can join this channel. Does it come up in the chat? Let me see if it comes up in the chat or not. I'm not sure if it's coming up in chat. Yeah, it should come up in the chat. So that right there, you click that link and join him. Subscribe to Ice Cold Audits. Support the brother. I would definitely get out there, support him if I live closer to him, because he's going live a lot of times, and I feel bad because a lot of times I am not around him whenever he does go live. So he's like pretty far out. All right. So next, actually, oh my gosh, what's going on out there? Sorry for that. You might have heard some kind of interruption. Uh-oh. But I think I heard my son in the inside. Oh no, what's going on here? Okay, maybe now. Maybe can you hear me now? Can you hear me? What about if I drop a bomb? Can y'all hear that? Huh? Now I can sit here all day and ask y'all how your day is, how everything's going. But guess what? You're not going to hear me, right? Or you're not going to answer me because I can't hear you. You can only hear me. And that's all I need, baby. I love y'all here. I love the fact that y'all here. All of y'all sitting back, relaxing. Grab your popcorn, because next we're going to be watching 951 News Now, an awesome brother that is just so great in my heart. And everybody over here, I hope that you guys go to their link, give them a shout out on one of their videos, join their channel, tell them how you appreciate what they're doing for the First Amendment community and are for your kids, if you do have kids, your grandkids, your sons, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, your cousins, all of them, man. Let's go. All right, come on now. What we gonna present? Let's see. And what did I say, y'all? I said 951 News, even though I have someone else lined up. But one second here. 1 second. Serious dog attack. I think we have already reviewed this on here too, regardless, we're still gonna review it. Okay. Regardless, because I will once again point out some things that I seen whenever this brother came over here. All right.
Let's see. Where are we going? I don't think he's coming to this. He is. Nope, there he goes. Come on, make a right turn. It's right up over there.
I love his voice. You're gonna see me switching back and forth there, everybody. Switching back and forth because this is how I do it with mine. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not all advanced like that as far as electronically wise, but I had to take my headphones off when I want to use the soundboard.
This came down. This was reported as a dog bite.
And then whenever I want to go ahead and play video, I have to put my headphones back on, so it's not
they said on the scanner that the dog has been contained.
Double playing through the speakers.
Whatever that means.
What he says that there's a dog
bite. If it's put in the bedroom or thing was running loose on the street. That's always scary.
He's going to see what's up. So more than likely,
y'all know I'm out here a bit.
If anyone wants to know more than likely what my brother man is doing over there is he's just using the Pulse app. I can guarantee you this because he's responding on a medical call. Otherwise, there will be police over here. But when he responds to this one, as I've already watched this, you're going to see that there's no police. There's no police presence. There's just medical. Even with that being said, when you think a news station will report this, heck, I've seen news stations report vicious animal bites, small snake bites, dog bites, even cat scratches. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that in news stations. All right, keep that in mind.
Riding around on a bicycle and
a banana-rama.
Taking in everything, and that's scary. You run across a dog, old pit bull, even on a bicycle, will get you. I'm not going to blame pit bulls. I'm not going to be.
And a banana-rama. What's up, Anna? Come on, you don't troll, Anna. You know what I mean when I say that. She said, "I guess I got unsubscribed because I'm much." That's not for you, Anna.
I'm not making any statement against pit bulls. A dog is all about who owns it. But we'll see. We're gonna go up there and take a peek.
Anna,
this is not really news, right? Dog bites man.
You joker, Anna. That was a good joke.
It wasn't reported as a.
Please tell me you're joking. She's like, no, I'm serious.
Man bites
dog. No. Let me go take down that message
that
real
fast.
Not
a huge event.
No, don't unsubscribe.
Be a good boy and push this button.
You're one of the good ones, Anna. Stick around, please.
If you have to cross in the middle of it. Come on. Orange. Go. Come on, old man. Get your butt across the street.
Old man. You can still move for old man.
I heard some of these guys that are out chasing news are saying they lost a little weight doing it. I heard that discussion yesterday.
No freaking way. Oh, that's me.
Good morning, ma'am.
Rest is.
I got a feeling we're not going to be able to see much, but we'll find out. This thing might have happened indoors or something. Don't know the severity of it. We'll see if we can get up here and gather some information for you. This is local news if there ever was local news. You're not going to get this here on CNN or Fox or MSNBC, even Channel 7 here, local LA news. They're not going to cover a dog bite, but I will. I'll cover it firsthand.
Oh
We have
man, I love life.
AMR
I love
ambulance
life, dude. I do really love life. Real tough.
and the fire truck.
All right, we here on the
Riverside Engine
scene
1. Oh man.
with
What does that mean?
Riverside Engine
It's a
ambulance.
paramedic.
Yeah, paramedics.
Paramedic unit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's, probably has.
shout out to all the paramedics. I'm not even gonna front right now. I'm gonna keep it real, everybody. Shout out to the paramedics. You know why? Because they out there saving lives. They out there trying to keep people going.
Just a small amount of firefighting equipment on it. What the heck? Let's get back. We'll respect this person's privacy. I want to tell you what, he got bit hard enough to get put into an ambulance. So this wasn't a minor deal. I see him holding his face. Looks like they're on their way out of here. I would say he's going to live.
Don't go nowhere, no, Anna. Don't go nowhere,
Imagine
man.
animal
Come
control
back to
just
me,
showing
girl.
up here
Come
before too
back.
long. They're not here already.
Hey, does it count if I wanted to be a firefighter when I was little? Does that make me cool?
Well, we're going to get bombed here.
Oh, Paulie's in the house. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you
All right.
freaking kidding me? What the hell? Paulie,
How'd you like to live right there?
we would hate to live right here because that train tracks is right there. But you know what? These people, they got used to it. I guarantee you they got used to it. Hey, Paulie, you said what happened to a doggy? I don't know. You know what? That's a good question. So far, he said he doesn't know if the dog got locked up or put away or if they took it away, because when he got here, it's just the ambulance and the medics. But it's a dog bite. It's a dog bite victim. But who knows what they did with the dog? Now, I'm sorry, one more pause. So as you can see, this is one of my favorite parts right here, everybody. It's what I want to highlight, as 951 News Now is doing an excellent job at narrating what he sees around him and everything that he's observing. Now we come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals over there who are probably involved in a situation in some kind of way. Maybe 2 of them are involved, because I can guarantee you most of them are the neighbors over there, right? So 951 News Now is over here on the sidewalk. Watch as they all turn to him like children of the corn. And I'm saying, what did I say at the beginning of this? Akiko! Gregory, you can't be mad at me because I was here already. I was with you most of the day, Gregory, while I was working. I was being a good mod while I was working, Gregors. So anyways, though, what did I say at the beginning of this? What I said was that there's news stations that report animal bites, that report dog bites, cat scratches, snake bites, and people are not going to bat an eye if they see in a news get out the camera. They're not going to be like, stop it now, stop it. No, they're going to be like doing their own thing. But no, a civilian, right? We're civilians. We're all civilians. So since a civilian comes in and says, hey, I know you're just joking, Gregory. The civilian doesn't even say anything. The civilian just walks through with the camera, not even pointing at you. We're not really staring at you like, nah, it's just, okay, maybe I'm facing you a little bit. Maybe I'm still walking through, going to where the action is. And you're going to see all these people just like looking at them. Look at this.
Security camera on, so
Woo!
mind me.
Wee! Yeesh, this block is hot now. There's a camera. Block is hot.
Private property, no trespassing. Warning, 24-hour video surveillance. Yeah, I'm going to surveil him back.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to surveil him right back. Yeah, look, up there. There's the camera.
if that camera's working.
Another one a little further down.
Right. Thank you.
Don't cry to me.
And it says it right there, warning camera. This is what I like to point out, whenever I go out there. So 951 News Now, he's just like me. We like to point out the fact that there's cameras on buildings. He highlights the camera on the building. Not just that sign that shows that there's cameras in use, but he highlights where the camera is. The fact of the matter is that the camera is pointed out there for the citizens who live in there, the residents who live in there, for their property protection, I guess. Or maybe, no, not even for that. Honestly, the camera is on the building for the building's liability only. Because the building would let you know right off the back, your personal belongings, that's your liability. They're not going to cover you, even if there is a theft. Their camera is up there for themselves. So what's wrong with us having a camera for ourselves? The citizens don't realize that. Residents don't realize that. They're going to start to equate, hey, you're catching us at a bad time, at a vulnerable time. And sure, I understand it's a vulnerable time. I truly understand that. But that doesn't mean that we're trying to exploit your vulnerability for our profit. We're just reporting news as we see it, as news stations do too. This is something that we love. We might love doing something like this. Not to antagonize, but to report freedom of press. Hello. Hi.
You okay? Not
See?
too bad? Just a dog bite? Oh, bad. Oh.
How nice is he? He's being nice right now. Oh my gosh, she's being nice. Dang. So many auditors would not be nice. They wouldn't even say nothing.
Hey, would anybody like to comment about what happened for local news?
He's totally fine about it. He's totally cool about it. And everybody in their way was respectful. And in their own way, they was like not saying don't record. So in a way, they get past. No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to say anything. Don't record. I mean, they didn't even say like don't record anything like that. But the initial reaction is what I'm talking about. Initial reaction of everybody. Here we go. Who's this guy? It's all turned back like you're just like some kind of weird alien walking through. And it's, whoa, what is that? Riverside 951 News Now over here in Riverside is just doing us justice. He's just trying to report news, man. He's not doing anything bad or malicious, negative. He's not hollering at people. As you can see, I love his style. He talks to people. He says, "How are you doing? Is there anything that you want to report?" He asks women, "Is it okay? Is it bad? Is it not too bad?" Boom. She's like, no. It's just like people like that. That's what we love out there. And yet we still get a bad name in some certain ways. Because there's another video on his where he's getting a bad name from another person talking about, oh, yeah, don't ride through here. No bike style when they're clearly in the wrong. 1 second, everybody. Switching back over here because I'm switching videos once again. Oh man, each and every time I do that, I lose it. I lose everything. Is it on? No, this time I definitely lost it. Oh no! So I might as well just go ahead. Oh, you guys heard my sound, my phone making noises. But I might as well just go ahead and keep it off of the soundboard because soundboard this time is not working no more. Okay, whatever's. All right, soundboard away. Soundboard day is for whenever I don't put my headphones on, but whenever I'm switching back and forth to my headphones, no soundboard. Technical difficulties. Apologies. All right. Oh, that's cool. I would love to do that. You know what? Anna Banana Rabbit, I would love to do that. And we can either film it or film parts of it, grab bite to eat, have it sit down, have a great old talk. I would love to do that. That's for shizzle. For shizzle, just let me know. Next up, coming on. Let's check it out. What do we have next for everybody? So far. Whoa. Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Before I even jump to the next one, let me also give you guys a redirective, okay? Because I want to redirect everybody to that channel if Paulie hasn't already done it. Oh, thank you, Paulie. I appreciate that. Damn, man. Paulie's sick. That's sick, Paulie. You're tight. Oh, man. Y'all see the link up there. Oh, my gosh. Paulie is sick. All right. So then this is the link right there. If you guys see, that's 951 News Now. The link that I just put up. All right. So you join his channel right there. Go give him a shout out. Go give him a liking on one of his videos. Tell him that you were there. Tell him that you appreciate the work that he's doing. He's a great brother. And he needs that individual shine or that individual pat on the back at a boy, because we don't always get that, out there. And some of us, it will benefit some of us. It kind of actually helps us out in a time of need, and in time of not need, but in time of like when stuff is like looking a little bad or sad or whatnot. I'll say someone comes out of nowhere and says, "Hey, you've been doing great." I actually lifts up your spirit, right? Okay. So what we're going to do next is a next video we're going to present. It's going to be from, what's it again? You know what? I'm not even going to guess. I'm just going to show you guys. So we've already seen Four Corners. We have already gone through 951 News Now. The next one that we can sit here and watch is going to be Man Feels Threatened, or no, it's only 2 videos so far, right? So we're on our 3rd one. So where's my 3rd one at? Is it this one? Am I sharing my double? No, it's not that one. It's not the Darren's. So we watched Darren, we watched Four Corner, and actually, no, that is we haven't watched Four Corner yet, have we? No, we haven't watched Four Corner. Yes, let's share Four Corner. Let's go, Four Corner. I'm tripping, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, Four Corner. One of my great hombres, compas. Let's go. This was just the other day, everybody. And what I want to share about this is the title says Farmington, I'm sorry, New Mexico, I believe, for the record. So someone was asking what is the guy's name is. I'm going to start to blast this out now. For the record, okay? Farmington Tyrants. And the reason why I want to blast his name out is because it says, take the bait. Hey, what's going on, IE Street? What's going on, man? Great to see you. Great to see you. So it says Tyrants take the bait, and you're wondering, oh, take the bait away. Well, look at this clever stuff that he's doing. Watch.
Firefighters.
Just you watch.
3 fire trucks. 1, 2, 3.
Look at him. Do you see it in his hand? Watch him. Got him. Got him.
What's that?
This?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Little fishy.
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions.
Do you see this stuff? Do you see this man over here with a bottle, a brown bag, and a bottle? Tell me, everybody here does not think what you just say what you think it is. I love it. I love it. Challenge accepted.
Legal to drink beer, drink alcohol in public in the city.
Here for the record.
Okay, that's the law.
That's the
Yeah,
law.
so is it an alcoholic beverage? Because it appears to be one.
It appears.
Here's to be one.
Yes.
Cooking pigs. Yo.
That's all you got.
Unfortunately.
Do you have to answer that question, everybody?
Your badge number?
Accusing for the record. Speaking in public.
Do you have to answer the
Calling for
question?
backup already?
He's already calling for
I
backup.
think so.
For what?
Maltas. I'm not sure what that is. Hey, Princess OPD.
What are you going gloves on for?
Oh.
Putting on your gloves there, partner.
You gonna go hands on already?
You don't need
Already.
to be putting on your gloves, buddy.
Only tyrants do that.
Put on gloves?
Yeah.
You guys already
When
putting
nothing's going
some
on.
gloves.
We know what you're putting those gloves on for, because you want to go hands on.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Intimidation,
Mm-hmm.
right? Intimidation
Intimidation
tactic.
tactic.
Listen to Four Corner. He called him out on it. That's why his face looks like that. Do you guys see Homeboy's face? His face, his expression. Four Corner called him out on it. That's why his expression is no longer the happy smile that he had. Okay. He said, Four Corner said, you're using those gloves as an intimidation tactic. Yep. Because you go gloves means they're about to go hands-on. Smarter people know this. Other people wouldn't know that. Other people wouldn't know this. They would be like, "Oh, shoot, he's getting prepared." Oh, snap, you know. But if you really think about it, whoa, slow down, officer. Why are you putting gloves on? You about to go hands on with me?
What reason do you have to put on the gloves for?
The reason I'm talking to you is it appears you have a beer in your hand. Is it a beer?
Well, I don't answer questions, officer. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, I have. But
You
you're
know what-
committing a
you know what
crime.
I meant?
If it is an alcoholic beverage, you're committing a crime. So that's why I'm
What?
asking.
If it is an alcoholic beverage, I would be committing a crime.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't have any reason to believe it is,
Yes,
would
I
you?
do. It's
Exactly.
a brown bottle and a paper bag. That's
Oh,
why I'm asking.
wow.
It appears to be one.
That doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. Boom.
That
Boom.
doesn't
Go
mean
do your job,
anything.
officer. Go do your job. It doesn't mean anything.
You see me?
It doesn't.
What proof do you have in there? What would you see me?
It doesn't.
Stumbling or pissing on the wall?
Hey,
No,
Dee
no.
Jones. Hello. Hello, Dee Jones.
Well, it doesn't mean that it is
I'm here for the record.
either.
Here in Farmington, New Mexico.
There's no reason for you to believe
And Kiko
that
and
it
Anna
is.
start talking about firemen.
What?
I don't answer questions.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna talk about the situation right here. So some people might be looking at it, it's like, oh, well, the officer has his right to ask stuff like that. My thing is the officer has a job to be doing, which is gonna be assisting his fellow officer over there with those individuals over there. He saw this guy with a brown bag and a bottle in it, and it automatically equate that to let me go question this individual. Is that an alcoholic beverage? Think about this. This officer has just exhibited that he's lost his common sense skills, because common sense would tell you that this individual will not come up to the officer, drink an alcoholic beverage, and film him. That's common sense. If you're breaking the law, would you film a cop while you're breaking the law? I mean, actively breaking the law. So common sense is gone. I'm thinking that could be root beer. I'm sorry, guys, but there are root beer out there. So I could answer, yeah, it is beer. Root beer. The thing is, there is root beer out there that looks exactly like that. And there's other beverages that look exactly like that. A brown bag and a brown bottle does not automatically mean alcoholic beverage. What it is that someone is prejudiced basically against brown bags and brown bottles, and I'm gonna say that's alcohol. And that's my thing is that this sucks because someone could be out there walking the streets with this attire, which he's probably doing with nothing illegal in it, and now we're gonna get stopped by cops. And there's something like similar to something happens to me where I went somewhere and I smoke a vape, and then they call the cops on me and it say that I'm smoking marijuana. What? Because I'm smoking something that's similar to marijuana. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? At least, I mean, whenever that happened, I wish I answered the cop. I don't answer questions, but I was so new to it to where I was like, nah, man. I just laughed off. Nah, I'm not smoking marijuana. Nah. You know, but the matter of fact is that I was out in public with the camera filming, and then I'm filming the police. You think that I'm right in front of you, you know what I'm saying? You think I'm doing all of this and I'm just like smoking marijuana right here, just all doing all that. I mean, shoot, maybe I was at point in time, but I wasn't. But let's play devil's advocate. Maybe I was. You can't find me doing it. You don't have video of me doing it. You don't have video of any of that, you know what I'm saying? So why don't you go question a person who said this and give all the information, you know? Do all that, but don't come over here accusing people of something like, you know, it's outlandish. For them, it's outlandish. For me, it's hearsay. So I could kind of understand that, but F them anyways. But this case, it's like, come on now. Common sense, brother. Common sense. So stuff like this is like, I would kind of want to start to do stuff like this just to prove a point that these cops are being out here just in their own feelings, their own emotions, and just making outlandish claims and our beliefs because of what they're used to seeing. You got to take yourself out of the environment that you're used to seeing. I'm sorry, but it's true. Just because you're a law enforcement and you're used to seeing a population that is in turmoil doesn't mean that you're always going to see that. You have to take yourself out of that. That's just what I'm saying. And what Tim Dollar said right there is I have a backup channel. Yes, you're right. I'm going to be posting videos on it pretty soon here so that everybody can subscribe to it and know that it's legitimate. But please, if you can, subscribe to my backup channel. Thank you, Tim Dollar.
King Charles, Chuck Bronson.
So was there a fire over here, or what was going on here?
I think he might have called backup for the
Officer
record.
Hunt?
Oh, can't answer that question. Was there fire here?
Drink.
So the fire department showed up and
Oh, he answered it. Thank you for
Small
answering.
fire?
Thank you.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
King Charles, do some news now. Chuck Bronson, appreciate
Thank you,
doing.
Anna. And thank you, Tim. Tim's been pushing me hard, man. Tim's
Probably
been
know who
pushing
I
me
am,
hard.
right?
Anyone who's in here who has a channel, or if you know anyone who has a channel, Tim Dollar, he's been pushing me hard, man. I said I wanted to get subscribers on my second channel, and just like that, he's been pushing it hard, you know. So he's a good moderator, everybody. I want to recognize good moderators when I see him. Tim Dollar for sure came out of nowhere, and he's been proving himself to be a great moderator, and I really do appreciate him. So, you know, Tim Dollar, if anyone else sees him on his channel, you want to throw him a wrench, please do throw him a wrench. He does great at supporting First Amendment activities.
I don't.
No? Oh, you do.
What's your name?
Huh? Four corner fist in the air.
What's that?
Four corner fist in the air.
I've never heard of it.
No?
Not familiar with it.
And just to let you know, this is for the record.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
for the
well,
record.
you see
I know,
So
right?
record.
Didi Jones,
have a
right? Didi Jones.
Hey,
What's that website that probably goes
Cheers.
to get them
Taking
websites out,
advantage.
them salaries? Because Paulie's good at that. Ooh, we
Appreciate you
be
joining.
pulling salaries up. Boy, he be pulling salaries up.
Yeah,
Like
what?
this cop probably
Yeah.
makes over 100. These cops, these government officials who be bullying people, who be tyrants, they be making
celebrating the 4th.
bank bullying
We
people.
are.
It sucks. Oh gosh, it sucks to know that they make so much to bully people.
Independence.
Not all, but some of them. Oh my
Declaration of
gosh, when you get in there for like 15, 20 years, oh
freedom.
yeah, you can make some bank
All
doing
right.
that, being tyrants.
You know, all that kind of stuff.
Because I'm sorry, once you get to a certain time, being a law enforcement, it's going to be your percentage of being a tyrant is going to go up more as the years go on. Unfortunately, it's just going to go up more. You know, there's no system put in place that I know of that's going to guarantee them the training to back down out of their ego. You know, it's just mainly to help create. It's a system, it's environment I know of to help them get home to their family. Because at the end of the day, they need to get home to their family. I'm just putting it forward there. That's what they believe in. They had to get home to their family. I don't know if firefighters think that. I don't know if certain other individuals think that. But what I would think when it comes to law enforcement is that protect society, not to just protect your buddies and enforce law. But I was wrong growing up. When I was growing up, I thought law enforcement means they're going to enforce laws, but they're here to also rescue people, protect society, help people out, you know, stuff of that nature. But then when you get older, you find out no, law enforcement is just law enforcement. Now, there might be certain individuals out there that might serve the cause with gratitude. They might serve the cause in a good way. They might do things in a great way. Unfortunately, there's not too many of them out there, and a lot of them have exit the community. I actually watch We the People University, I believe it is. There's a brother out there who was a deputy at one time. He's ex-deputy, now he's ex-cop, and now he does videos on the cops who are doing bad. You know, he's also a guy who recognizes, you know, the injustice in the system, and that's the reason why he got out of it. You know, so I know that there are good people out there who were once in it for a good cause and they couldn't do it anymore because it's just too much when they saw it. Other people, they just say, you know what, I'm just gonna remain quiet and are complacent, and then they just allow it. Like for me, I'll admit I could be quiet, I could be complacent in certain things where I need to speak up more, and I'll admit that right off the back. Like, sure, I need to speak up more for my brothers and sisters whenever they're called certain names and are subject to certain things. I want to learn how to speak up more. But if I was a cop, I would need to have those skills already. I would need to have that characteristic built into me already to be able to defend people. But that's not the case. Now the matter is that it's a totally different system, the society and the cops going forward.
Can you say what happened?
Before it caught on fire, man.
It did catch on fire, huh?
It was, yeah. It was a little bit on fire. Maybe those people know what happened.
King Charles, he the one killed him.
Let's go see if they.
Peace.
What's going on?
Do you see that? I see it.
Yeah,
It's
ask
root
people if they know
beer.
anything about
It's
fire.
root beer. I got it right. Do you know how I know? I saw HBC. HBC, y'all. I'm gonna look at HBC. I already know. I drank that before. Let me see. HBC root beer. Yep. No, I'm sorry. IBC. I thought it was H. It's IBC. Hillcrest Brewing
I'm
Company.
not free to go.
Why not?
Root beer.
Am I
No, it
being
does say
detained?
HBC.
Yes, you are.
For what?
Because you're refusing to identify yourself.
Because I'm refusing to identify myself.
Because you're drinking what appears to be an alcoholic beverage. You're not answering questions.
I'm sorry, guys. I just did a quick Google research, and there is a company called HBC, and there's also a company called IBC. From this camera view, I'm not here. There's a whole bunch of blurry stuff here. There's lots of blurry stuff, but I was able to see that real fast. The BC on there, and I thought I saw H, but it's evidently is IBC. And if you do Google search right now, you will see IBC root beer, the exact same bottle that homeboy has. So this cop now is asking for identification. He's now detaining someone because they're drinking root beer, what appears to be an alcoholic beverage. So if you drink what appears to be alcoholic beverage in public, you will be detained. At least over here, by this individual cop.
It appears, huh?
Not refusing to identify myself isn't a crime.
Well, right now, there's an investigation going.
I swear, Farmington Police Department. Idiots.
Anybody,
Because you know why? Because it's my Fourth Amendment right.
We got a new person. We got a new person up in here. I want to recognize the first time that I've seen this person other than Joe. What's going on, Joe, for show? I want to recognize Bear Diesel Lily coming up in the chat. Welcome, Bear Diesel Lily. I want to thank you for coming in here. And I'm going to do a dab for you. Let's go.
Accuse you of things without any proof, without any evidence.
Woo! Edgar is in the building.
What makes you think I'm drinking?
He told for the record he's not free to go.
McDonald. Hey, McDonald.
That's all you got. That's all you got.
That's all they got.
So if somebody else has a water bottle,
he told for the record he's not free to go.
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? This is what's needed right here, everybody. Where what's needed, because I can guarantee you on the other side of the table, there's about 50 or 100 people analyzing this video saying, yeah, this guy right here, you need to do this, that, and this when you encounter this guy, because these individuals are trying to antagonize us, trying to get a case on us, trying to make a payday on us. So now we need to do this and that to these guys. I can guarantee you that there's people over there on the other side in opposition, just working out ways to stop the First Amendment community. And I've already seen it with Four Corner. If you check out his videos, they are enforcing 25. The last video I saw, it went from 25 feet, to 50, everybody. 50 feet. The cop said, would you think that this is 50 feet from the crime scene? Now they're enforcing 50 feet as their policy in New Mexico. Guess what? In a world where they enforce 50 feet to be away from the crime scene, it will be coming to a theater near you. Let's go, everybody.
Water bottle.
Got a drink in his hand.
What the hell do you think it is? It's a bottle.
Yeah.
69 feet.
I can hold anything in there.
So he's not free to go.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
He's not free to go.
Don't argue with me. I don't need you to argue with me. You're gonna fuck up here pretty soon.
Hey Joe, on a real note, can you do me a favor and email me and come up with email my new email, which is Lawless World TV. If you can help me generate some new ones, then I would be all for it. Otherwise, I'm just coming up with some by my own, and I do admit I do need help in that area. So if you can help me out, throw me some suggestions, I'll be all for it. Also, Paulie, since you're in here, if you could do me a favor, Paulie, if you could email me and throw me some suggestions too, as far as rules and regulations, because it's just me thinking, and I think kind of comes off kind of like weird and or generic. So I do need suggestions on that, guys. Let's go.
Soon, if you keep on going where you're going.
He told for the record he's not free to go. Anybody put Farmington Police Department's phone number up in the live?
Yeah, put it up in the live, right?
He's assuming.
You guys recording this?
I mean,
This officer wants to know what I'm drinking. Is it any of his business what I'm drinking?
nah, it's not of his business.
Right.
Is there slur of word?
See,
He has no business. knowing
Is
what
he-
I'm drinking.
is he-
Is it my 14 minutes
Is his
left?
walk a little off?
can I get your name for the record?
You have a right.
Oh yeah, Joe. Oh yeah.
Officer DuPont.
Secure.
In another
And you're
world.
telling him that he's not free to go.
Not at the moment.
And
What did he do wrong?
the right to be secure.
I already
This
said.
paper bag
He's not doing nothing wrong. He's out in public, filming.
to keep my this
What makes you think that's
bottle
a-
private.
Just because you see him have a
This officer is accusing
a beverage
me
in
of
his
drinking
hand,
alcohol.
they're already
I'm
judging
not
him.
accusing you. I'm asking you what it is. That's all I get.
Well, you're detaining me.
Oh, now he's not accusing him, everybody. Now he's not accusing him, everybody. He's Rustin said that looks like Drew Carey. His little brother, Drew Carey's little brother. Now the cop's not accusing it. He said, but before, did I not say he says what appears to be alcohol? So is that not an accusation? Because what appears to him to be alcoholic canister. So I mean, he's appearing. It's an accusation of appearance. He's law enforcement. Anyone else says that it's an opinion. Anyone else on the street says that it's an opinion. When law enforcement says it, it becomes more than opinion. It becomes something factual. Do they not understand this? That they speak within the law whenever they speak. So if they say, "Oh, I think that you have this," it's actually the law thinks that you have this, and now we have to investigate. We can't state your own emotional opinions. That's what I'm getting at on this. This is what makes me upset on this, is that he's going through his own opinions, his own actual emotions, whenever he should get out of that, his own opinions and his own emotions, and be like, hey, you know what? There actually might be beverages out there that are of non-alcoholic nature. You know what they sell a can? Is it called Liquid Death? Has anyone had Liquid Death? If anyone has had Liquid Death, tell me, does that can not look like a beer? It looks like beer. Liquid Death is water in a can, and it looks like beer. I kid you not. It's a white can. It looks like beer, but no, it's Liquid Death is water. But man, I'll be afraid to be walking down the street with that by this cop in a brown bag. I'm just saying.
Right? That's what you said. You're detaining me. I can't go. I'm not free to go because
Yeah, I know it,
No.
Kiko. I know.
Reasonable suspicion to believe that that is alcohol.
This
Yeah.
is not a crime.
reasonable suspicion. No, this is his reasonable suspicion. Is that it's a bottle and a bag. Is his only suspicion that this is alcohol.
He's suspicious. That's why he's not free to go. He said he tell you it's a
I'm
crime,
not free
right?
to go. How long? What time is it? He's got 20 minutes to conduct his investigation
That's
here.
answer. We're in
Come up
Farmington, New
with some
Mexico.
kind of a little bit more.
Or the record came up to him from Albuquerque.
Does something more reasonable.
Join me
I
in
don't
the
think
top
that's reasonable
Yeah.
enough, Officer DuPont.
Now he's telling for the record he's not free to go.
Right?
He's suspicious of having the drink in his hand.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
See,
Don't be
see,
suspicious.
see,
Don't
there's
be
some
suspicious.
type of alcohol
Don't
in
be
here.
suspicious.
Right.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh,
And all
Brooks
the
said-
suspicion is
Woo!
that it's a bottle. That's his only reason. Look at
Thank you,
got
Anna,
backup
doctor.
right over here.
Oh, the lights off too.
Oh,
Let's see if he
Joe.
goes with the.
I'm telling you,
Don't
Joe, I
close
need that
those
email, Joe. I need that email.
I know this one right away.
President Code. Welcome in.
How you doing, sir? How's it going?
All right, sir. How are you?
Name and badge number.
Officer Jones, 914.
Officer Jones, 914.
Yes, sir.
How long you been working for the Farmington Police?
A few months.
All right. How long have you been working for them?
About the same amount of time.
Oh,
You guys
no
gonna get a lesson. You guys
freaking
gonna learn
wonder.
something here.
Oh, no wonder. No wonder. So, not to drag on police, but I mean, when you're a fresh officer, a couple of months out the field, what happens for a lot of police departments, from what I've been told, is that you ride along with another person for a year or a certain amount of time period. So, when you're riding along with that person, don't you think you're gonna to gather and or inherit their tendencies? I mean, at my job, I try my best, but there's some certain tendencies that I inherited from my trainer, you know. So especially if you're staying with someone for a while in the same car, um, when you think that you inherit certain tendencies. So if these guys, if the training officers are jerks or tyrants, then they're training these guys to be tyrants and jerks. And then these guys don't know what they're doing. So these guys are fresh out a couple of months in the field by themselves, pulling up. Two of them now. No sergeant, no higher ranking individuals, just two rookies out in the field trying to handle business. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. I was about to say I feel sorry for them. No. Because even then, they should be like, nah, let's go ahead and back off. This guy is clearly not doing anything wrong. He's everything seems fine, But no, let's go ahead and investigate more.
Did he call you? Are you higher than him or?
And
Napkin.
if you guys wouldn't mind just staying back, that way we have a clear alleyway for fire to come through so they can do their thing. Thank you.
Is that
That's the
good,
same thing
Tim?
your
I
partner
mean,
should have
is
told
that
us.
good, Rustis? If I
Just
do it
stay
like
back.
this, is that good? You don't see me if I do it like that, Rustis?
He said he's not free to go
All right, yeah, you can't see me, huh? Okay.
because he committed a crime.
He says I'm not free to go.
So why he contacted you is because you're carrying
Pray
a
for me,
bottle,
Rustis.
a brown paper bag.
Hope that I'm
Brown
okay.
paper bag generally signifies alcohol.
It
And so-
doesn't signify anything. It doesn't signify anything.
Okay, all good, he says. Okay.
It's not a sign.
I love it. Love you,
You are free to
Rustis.
go. Like I
Love
said,
you.
just try to stay back so fire can do their thing.
Oh, okay, good job.
All right.
Good investigating, sir.
All right, here we go. I think it's hot enough.
Well, how do you know? Huh?
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
I didn't have
everybody.
to say that. It's none of your fucking business. You got schooled. The Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
All
Told you
right,
that you're
guys.
not detained no more, huh?
Huh?
I told you you're not detained no more. The second officer that showed up, he knew what was
All
up.
right. He
started.
saw.
Yeah. The other one was ready to go hands on, put his
yeah.
gloves on and everything. This is Farmington Police Department.
That's a rookie. That's a rookie right there. Don't know his amendment.
Ask him.
You guys are the Supreme Law.
Please step back so fire can do their thing.
Let that be, my feet.
Yes.
We're not in their
You see
way.
where the fire truck is? That's kind of where they were.
It's right there. It's right there. We're not in anybody's way. We're not in anybody's way. Stop trying to give directives, okay? We're not doing anything.
Stand over there. You can keep recording all you want.
I'm here to ask you guys some questions. I want to know. You guys are
Is there
just starting.
Is there
No,
something we
no.
can help you?
Right.
Yes, you can help me by answering my questions. You're a public servant.
I don't have to answer
And the
your
public
questions.
servants want to know if you know our rights.
I don't want that.
Our rights
You're a
are
public
the Supreme Court.
servant.
You don't have to, but you know how it makes you look. It doesn't make you look good if you don't want to
All I'm
answer.
asking is we step back there, so let fire do their thing. And
It's
see if we can
done. The thing is already done. I was here before you.
help.
You don't even know what's going on. You just got here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Keep asking me questions, and I can't figure out what I can do with fire.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do here. It's already all done.
If there's no place to see, I'm gonna talk to fire and see what they need.
All right, go.
You're dismissed.
Dismiss.
Dismissed. Let's go. He's dismissed. Yes, sir. If you're wondering why am I putting my shirt over my mouth like this, I think this is a way I can help myself stop coughing. All right. Okay, it didn't work. Come on now. Golly. It went down wrong. But it went down right, though. Everybody, I'm sweating now. I'm sweating. I'm glistening. I'm freaking sweating now. Dab sweat. I'm telling you, dab sweats. Oh, dab sweats, everybody. Dab sweats. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Next up, they're dismissed. They go on. Next video we have coming up for your eyes only. Goodness gracious in the world where you hit the dab and it's still too hot and it makes your lungs burn. You ain't even playing on that, man. Dab 1, Lolly 0, Paulie. Freaking Paulie. Weak. I know, right, Kiko? Is that right, Joe? You asked him your son about that. He said burns. Oh, it does burn. It's burning. My family's been great so far this weekend. Thank you for asking Joe for sure. Joe 43484, great person. Everybody. They've been just chilling on their phone and are going here and there. They went out to their friend's house the other day. They've been doing the little kid stuff. And I think I was live a couple days ago when we went down to River with them. Unfortunately, I didn't see you there. But yeah. They're doing great. Woo-hoo-wee. All right, next video. Since these guys over here are gone, there's dismissed. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeesh! You guys are over here talking about this now. What channel is this video? And are you good? Hi, Bear Diesel, Lily. Which channel are you talking about, Bear Diesel? Are you talking about my channel or are you talking about his channel? Because his channel, I'm gonna put up for you guys right now. Okay. Let me do this real fast. Okay. I'm sweating over here. I think the cops are gone finally, but I'm freaking sweating over here, everybody. I need to turn on this AC. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm sweating. Woo-wee. There we go. 79. No way. We gotta get down to 76. Whew. And boom. Okay. You say it like that. In like 5 minutes, hopefully I'll be all right. Okay. Oh, so the one I just showed. Here you go. So when I just showed, I just got off the topic right there. I apologize. I'm gonna put it up for you right now. That's a good old great guy. 4-quarter. Excuse me, I'm sorry. 4-quarter Fistntheair. It's that one right there. Now, the dude he was rocking with, if anyone wants to know, it said when he was first on this video, it said at record. So I don't know. Let me try see if I don't know if I can find it. This is at record, not record, but record. I guess when I said that at the beginning, right, guys? Is that at the beginning? I think he said at the beginning. I'm sorry. I just want to know what this other guy's channel is because I haven't followed him yet. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So right there, it says that there. So it says the other guy's name is For the Record. For the Record. So let me exit this. Let me go into type in there For the Record. And then let's see if we can get his channel up there too. All right. So I mean, I don't want to give you guys the false one. Whenever I pulled it up, I see it's 4 million. I don't think it's that one. Gosh, it's kind of hard to really figure out what it is without, because I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of For the Record. So I don't want to steer you guys the wrong way, but definitely go to Four Corners. He's been hanging out with him for a little bit. So if you start watching his channel or videos that he has out there, more than likely you're gonna catch the other guy's name too. But anyways, so for the final one, we have, let me see if it's going to be shown in right. We have pull this up and the building. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I thought Cop City was over, but no, it's not. I feel that like haze coming over. So I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Ooh, okay. All right. Let me see. Let me present, share, and then we're gonna go to Man Feels Threatened. Whew. No, I don't got allergy. Actually, I do got allergies, Bear Diesel. Purple haze. Did I watch Johnny PLA at the border? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was trying to figure out, Joe, if I was gonna play the video or not when I was getting into this, because oh my gosh, it is a hilarious video. I loved it, the whole time. Huh? What? Huh? I was just rolling, but I was like, oh, it's kind of hard for me to describe everything that's going on because they've initially started it whenever it's right there at the border. So I would like to catch it as they're rolling up, because you can see, I want to see as how the Border Patrol go back and forth to each and every car before them and how they treat this car that they're in. It's very valuable to show how they treat other cars and how they treat your car, because they treat each other car how they want to. The thing about border crossing is that they're all about what they feel. They analyze each car by their own thinking, but if they feel that there's something going on with this car right there, they're gonna start treating you a certain way. So in a kind of way that's not right to me. It's like, saying also you're gonna isolate certain people. You're gonna sit here and say, okay, this people, I'm gonna mess with this people, so I can hire people who look legitimately like travelers or whatever the case is, and they're not gonna take a second guess at you. But send SGV through there, and make them have like a little bit of noise, a little ruckus, and they're gonna start to treat you like crap too. And it's like, this is this is what you do for the USA. This is how you act for the USA. This is how you protect our country. You rough us up, you detain us at the border. So I mean, if I had more of a clear view of everything, I would love to show that. But what I chose to show was a time when he was out there doing some great work in San Diego, by himself, going to certain places, and all he's doing is just documenting buildings, And in this case, he has an officer approach him and basically try to fish. Like certain officers, they don't do that, they don't fish for things. They don't ask certain questions to keep on going on. But this officer in particular, he's gonna fish for things. He's gonna be like, do you have something wrong with this company? Which is nothing of his concern if I do have something wrong. I mean, what if I do have something wrong with the company? And oh, you get to write that down in your report. That's what it is. They want something to write down in the report so they can report this all back to base. Otherwise, the report's going to be blank and kind of invaluable to the sergeant, and their sergeant's going to be like, come on, you got to do a better job with writing a report. Gotta lift those arms up like you've been trying to touch the ceiling. And it'll look, oh, I should have done a high Kiko. Let me try to do that. And get a Mercedes, right? What? The Supreme Court has ruled many times to relax Fourth Amendment rights at the border. Got to be careful there. They consider it to be to consider it a no man's land. Good to know, Restless. Good to know. Good to know. And they rat it out. That's why secondary. All right, let's go. So, teacher, what's that picture? Is that yours, Tim? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Pause. Did you hear that, everybody? I mean, I want to do that, but right now I'm still doing different music, different stuff, but that's one of the best intros that you can hear out there on YouTube. Right when you hear that, what does that make you feel? If not excitement, if not like familiarity, like it's something I'm familiar with. It's something I like enjoy watching. Just that intro, that whole play of the simple, what was it, like 7 seconds of a song riff? That's so crib. That's so awesome to have right there. That's high key production. If you want to create your own YouTube channel and go along with a certain tone. I mean, that right there just attracts the crowd and it just makes you know who you're watching no matter what. You're going to be coming back to like, oh, there goes that sound. Oh. For me, it's like it's relaxing. Like, oh, man, that's such a great-ass riff. Oh, my goodness. You know, that's just something to just... And then also you see, of course, the artwork and everything that's going on right here. I mean, this is something to really to take into effect. Like, you know what? I can see the art. I can see how to try to take certain aspects of this and apply it to my own, you know, even if you have different values and thoughts from him. But let's go.
What's up, boss?
What's up with you?
What's up, what are you doing?
What time is it?
What's that?
What time is it?
What's that?
What time is it?
Someone that can I hear?
Oh, noon? All right, cool, man. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Same thing you are.
What's that?
Hanging out.
Who were you?
Huh?
Who are you with?
Why so many questions?
Just ask who you are.
Oh, you know, I'm just a guy. A guy who knows a guy that knows another guy.
Okay.
You know? Just like you, right?
Yeah, right, huh?
I don't know.
Can't hear, huh?
You don't know a guy?
No.
You know a girl?
I know a girl.
Oh, so you're a guy that knows a girl then?
Yeah.
So you're the guy that knows a girl, and I'm the guy that knows a guy that knows another guy.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get myself in the picture. Let's take a picture together. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Why?
I wanted to take a picture
For what reason?
so I
What
can
reason?
document. No, don't touch my camera, man.
Oh,
It's in your camera.
But I want to document who came.
okay. All right. I'm a person who likes to pause a lot. So if you guys don't like it, I apologize. So I'm coughing again already. The thing about it is that at first, the owner or wherever he is, he's cool, but he smiles, takes a picture, and then when SGV's like, hey, wait, come back. Don't go nowhere. He's like, what do you mean? He could have kept on walking. He just could have kept on walking, like smile and walk away. But no, he came back. What do you want? And then he starts to put up. What are you doing? Come on, what are you doing? And by doing that, you don't realize that you probably more likely touch the camera. And now you're gonna be like, oh, well, I know I didn't touch the camera. What you went to say you didn't mean to touch the camera? We're already escalating something that shouldn't be escalated. If this is your place, just keep on going. What you're showing is that you're getting your emotions involved. And this is what this is what he's great at. He's like, I'm gonna sit here and expose that you're getting emotions involved. You know, because if you ask me, he's not like yelling, he's not doing anything that's like really antagonistic. He's just basically joking around with the guy. If you're calling someone back, then you have the choice to go back or not. He chose the choice to go back. And then he chose the choice to put his hand up like that. Now he's starting to act foolish. Uh-oh, drop my controller.
Came out with me today. Back up for what? Back up a little bit. For what? Back up because I want to see who's talking to me
This is
today.
about a guy that knows a girl.
Well, who are you?
That knows a guy.
Well, why does it matter who I am?
Oh,
Then it doesn't matter
man.
who you are. Why is it only okay for you to matter?
No, you tell me who you are. Just show me respect, brother.
Well, yeah. I mean, respect is just respect my work and don't bother me, right?
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna move.
What?
I'm gonna back out.
Oh, well, then back out. I think if I see a car coming, I'll move out of the way.
What's that?
If I see a car coming, I'll move out of the way. But you, as a driver, you got to know that you can't hit somebody with a car, right?
Did I threaten to hit you?
You did.
Did I threaten to hit you?
Did you?
No, I did. I said I'm gonna knock you out. Common courtesy, buddy. Common courtesy.
Oh, you didn't say I'm going to knock you out?
No, I said
Oh, okay. All right, back out. Back it up. Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Hurry up, because I need the shot.
Right there. That was it. That was it. Hurry up. Oh, how dare you?
The car's actually in the way, so that's a good thing.
no, I think I'll stay here now.
Oh,
What do you mean? No, I just need a shot of the background right here. That's it. That's what I was waiting for.
No, I'm just gonna stay here then.
What do you mean? Don't do that.
I'm
That
going to
would be
stay
ruining
here
my
because
shot. You wanna
you
ruin
don't
my
tell me what
shot?
to do.
No, I just don't want to leave now.
Mhm.
Why not?
Mhm.
I don't know what you're doing.
You're bothered?
Am I bothered?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
Yes,
why
you
aren't you
are.
going to leave like you just were?
No, I'm gonna
Yep.
wait. I'm gonna wait.
What are you waiting for, though?
This
You
is
were
true.
about to leave. You said you were about to knock me out and everything.
I did not say I was gonna.
That's not what you
Don't say
said?
I said I was gonna back out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We went over that
Oh,
three
okay.
times.
Oh,
Now, your
well, I'm
documentary
just making
thing-
sure
No,
because
be
you might
careful
change
what
your
you say.
story.
Be careful with what you say.
While being interrogated, you might change your story at the end of the day.
I'm not being interrogated.
Well, not right now.
Dude,
Interrogated for what?
Well, just in case.
In case what?
In case
I
a
know,
crime was
right,
committed.
Kiko?
I don't know.
What crime?
I don't know. I'm not answering those questions.
Well, then we have nothing more to talk about.
Okay, well, go ahead and back out so I can get the shot.
No, I'm gonna be here for a bit.
Wait, hold on. I didn't get your name.
What's your name?
Tell me yours first.
What's that?
I asked you first.
Richard.
Ronald McDonald.
Oh, man.
Let me see your ID.
When I started my business
Uh-oh.
in 2011, I chose
SGV.
Wix,
The
and
first
it was
time we
really
see commercials
because the
because
aesthetic
SGV. Let's
that
go
Wix
skip this.
brought
I
to
appreciate
my
you, though.
brand really
What happens if I
elevated
watch
my
all of it?
brand.
Is it helping them out more? Or is
I
it?
do advertisements.
Let's skip.
Richard, let me see your ID real quick. You don't want to move the Ford because I told him that I was waiting for that car to be moved. Oh, I don't want to leave now.
All
Got
of us
all up in his feelings, guys. That's
got
horrible.
all up in the feelings, right?
That's him.
So,
Richard!
yeah.
What time you moving the car?
So Richard is a character, right? We've already seen Richard as he's a character at the most. I'm not worried about Richard anymore. He's just upset that SGV's there playing with him. He can't take a joke. What I want to show is whenever the cops get there and the interaction with the cops. So here goes Mr. Copper right here. Mr. Copper, who goes into his emotions also and uses his ego on a simple call where SGV is just standing on the sidewalk. And do you see this guy right here? Oh, with a cigarette. Does he work for this guy or something? Because he's okay to do what he's doing. Because he works there, I guess. Please tell me he works there. Because the cop's going to be all about SGV because that's what the call's about, right? SGV with the camera, even though this guy is doing the same thing, basically what SGV is doing.
In America.
In a world, in America.
A guy tries to suppress my freedom and calls the cops.
I hear you, SGV. I love it. I know he's in America, but you hear in America, where the guy tries to express his freedom. Get him.
And here he comes.
And here he comes.
Oh, Albert.
I
He lied
love
to
it.
me.
Screaming. He said screaming, everybody. Did you hear screaming earlier? I didn't hear screaming.
Why does he need to know what I'm doing? Tell him to mind his own business.
Nice. Nice. Cop's doing good so far. Great job, Copper. Comeback is always okay. All right. They can do it. You can't. Good point.
Oh, you guys are friends? You guys are friends?
You guys are friends?
Hey, what relationship do you guys have? You guys just bonded.
I know, right?
Yo, what was the last name that you just mentioned? I need to know. It's part of my story.
Dude, I know the handshake was a booty lick, right? It was
Anything
a
I
booty
can
lick.
see, I can film,
You're
buddy.
gonna
Stop
you're gonna
crying
see
about
another
it.
one.
You're
Watch.
still crying. Now you're crying to a man in his face.
See? If that's all he's doing so far. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, I feel threatened by your presence. Leave now. Hurry up.
Hurry up. Come on.
Hey, security guard. I feel threatened by your presence. Go ahead and take off.
So this
Security,
whole little
don't apologize for our
conversation
freedom.
is basically him trying to calm down
Never apologize for a man's freedom. This is America. Remember that.
the owner. Just basically trying to like, oh, let me help you with your feelings, emotions, right? Okay.
Hey,
Another
no hand-
handshake.
Don't touch him, man. There's no touching.
No touching. And
In
here
this
we
day
go.
and age, there's no touching.
Okay, after all that conversation, don't you think this guy's gonna turn back around afoot, go back to his patrol car and skedaddle? No. Here we go.
Man, what's wrong with you?
Can't shake his hand.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
dirty.
That's dirty.
How many other hands have you shaken before you got here?
It's true.
None.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so he's the first one.
He's the first
First
one who
He's
can
the
have dirty
spreader?
hands. He's
Yeah,
a spreader.
Spreader.
Yep.
Damn, you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
Super spreader?
He's still right there,
Do you know what he has?
flanking him.
No, I have no idea.
Well, you said he's a super spreader.
Yeah, I thought you were calling me a super spreader.
No, I said he was the
No,
first
he's
one.
the first one. You said super
What's
spreader.
going on, sir? You're more welcome to record, do what you want to do. I'm just kind of curious what you're up to.
Yeah, let this guy know that he can't come out and demand answers, man. It's my right.
You're curious.
Well, he can talk to you. It's a free
But he
country.
cannot demand answers. He can't force me to go anywhere. He cannot demand that I answer his questions.
No, but he has more right to
All right,
talk
thank
to
you. You're dismissed.
You're
You
dismissed.
heard that?
Uh-oh, he doesn't like that.
You heard that, man?
He doesn't
Well,
like
you
it.
gotta think, man. If you're also harassing his employees and his customers,
Oh,
How's
here
that?
we go.
How did I harass
Here goes the
anybody?
fish.
if you are,
If I'm
Do you hear that? Here goes the fishing. Here goes the fishing. He says, if you are harassing, I mean, not if you are running laps, if you are doing jumping jacks, if you are exercising, if you are freedom of speech, or if you are practicing your religion. No, if you are harassing because of what narrative? Because what the shop owner's narrative is, that's his investigation. Basic investigations to go off of what the complaining party is doing and saying. He's just going straight to that. And this might be sound trivial right now, but I'm getting a little worked up because he's going to continue these antics.
standing here quietly, and if they approach me, how am I harassing them?
I don't know. I just got here.
Well, then don't assume.
I didn't assume. I
Don't
said
put
if.
stuff into people's head, because and then people make up stories.
No, you were yelling at him earlier.
I said if.
Yelling at who?
You were yelling at myself and my employees.
So I'm trying to diffuse the situation. So
Yeah, go away.
give me a couple minutes with them.
Yeah, kick rocks,
I'll
man.
kind of explain to them, kind of not to interact with employees.
Yeah, you're not gonna explain anything to
Stuff
me,
like that.
man.
We'll go
You're
from
gonna
there.
go ahead and
Now, artificial intelligence can generate ad creative programs called ad
This
creative
surprise
AI.
that got me.
explain to him that I have rights and not to interfere.
I know, man. I'm just kind of curious what you're up to today.
All right. Well, I'll answer questions.
You'll
That's the
answer
last one.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Oh, I will have a good day.
All right.
I mean, I could stay here and talk to you just for the same. For the exact
Okay, so
same
you're
right
gonna
here.
waste police resources to stand
Right,
here and
you
talk
go.
to me for no reason?
Oh, you. I
Isn't
mean,
there other crime in the city you should be worried about besides somebody holding a camera in public?
Absolutely. I'm just kind of.
Okay, well then I think you should get to it, man, before
Oh, I
somebody gets
definitely will.
robbed, cheated, or steal, or gets their stuff stolen, and you're over here wasting your time with me.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Good
What if
statement.
somebody gets shot and
Absolutely.
you can't even take the call because you're over here
Well,
concerned
if someone
about
got
a camera?
Shot, I'd obviously leave to go address that, right?
Well, then you should. You should go ahead and find out where the
Goodness
crime is and be
gracious.
there. So when it
Well,
happens,
this-
you're there in 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
All right,
I
man,
could
kick
agree with you
rocks.
more, but no one's gotten shot, so I get to talk to you instead.
Well, no,
I-
you don't.
You're providing me
You
great
see, now you call for backup. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Do you just guys hear? I'm sorry. I'm now these old buddies over here. You're providing great conversation. That's what we just said right now.
Hey, we're having a great conversation. I'm just trying to let you know.
Can I get your name and ID number? Serial number?
Right there. No,
Yeah, my
Your name's
ego
not
won't let
right
me go.
there.
Yes.
T Cook, you can read it, right?
I know, but your
You
name's
can read
not.
it, right?
It doesn't
Wow.
spell right there, does it?
Well, we argue semantics all you want.
Are you guys all right there? Like if he comes up and I say, "Hey, what's your name?" Oh, it's right there. So is that your name or what?
Well, I said
No,
right
right?
there,
You got to
then
present
I-
yourself
then I
properly.
Are you
See it.
kidding me,
Is that
Paulie?
what you tell the judge? It's right there.
Oh my gosh, dude. How long has he
I'm
been
your
there for?
boss, though.
You're my boss.
Hell yeah, I'm a taxpayer. That means you get paid by my taxpayers' money. So I'm your boss.
I mean, you could say that all you
Is
want.
that how you present to your boss? It's right there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying
How you
to let
doing,
you know,
sir?
man. Good.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Proper, man. Proper. What about you? Can I get your ID number, Hendricks?
Sidewalk, more than welcome.
Your serial number, Hendricks?
He's having an issue with him.
Thank you.
He's having an issue with him yelling at his employees.
Yelling. I'm talking to him like I'm talking.
I'm sorry to pause this again, but okay, when this guy shows up now, he's like, "Oh, I'm just telling him, I'm just letting him know that there's no issue about him recording sidewalk." That's not what he was doing. He wasn't doing that at all. He's over here arguing semantics and other stuff. He's going back and forth. He's just using his ego, his full force, trying to win a conversation. But the thing about it is that he met his match with the SGV News First. SGV was not letting him win that conversation. Each thing he just kept on applying and applying and applying. It's legitimately comical because this T Cook is just acting with his emotions, and he's not acting within the color. He's acting in the color law with his emotions, with his ego, and it's just like, watch me put you down, belittle you by shaking this other guy who comes up, this other guy's hand. That's the tactic that SGV just used right there, which is awesome. I'm gonna shake this other guy's hand. Hey, that's how you do it. What's your name? Oh, that's your name? You see, that's how you do it, just like that. If that doesn't mess with this guy's head, then I don't know, man. I'm telling you right there, we just did. It was like, oh, come on now, man. You're not gonna give him a hard time? No, because homeboy comes up all professional, and SGV knows how to play my tactics like that. This is awesome right here.
Talking to you. It's not my fault that I got a manly voice and that he can't be heard over me. What's wrong with that?
Did you have an issue with?
There's no complaint about anybody. I just stopped to take some pictures.
Right
this
there,
guy comes
Diesel.
out,
Right
starts
there, Diesel.
questioning me, and I tell him to just mind his own business, and then he calls you guys, starts crying about it. What's up with that? This is strictly a crybaby call to the police. That's all it is, man. Straight out. This is the Yoron call to the cops. If somebody's not obeying what I'm asking them to do, so
I'm just trying to let you know if you're interacting with police negatively.
I'm trying to let you know, man, that if I broke in the law, take me to jail.
I'm not saying you
Until I broke in the law, you have no right to come and tell me what I should or shouldn't be doing, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully. I'm trying to be respectful.
Me too. Have I been disrespectful to you?
Well, I'm trying to tell you that you shouldn't be over here barking orders at me because I haven't broken the law.
What orders have I given you?
Well, you're advising me, right? But you're advising me. So if you're advising me, that means there would be an order to follow that, right?
Exactly.
If you don't follow this, then this will happen, right?
Thank you.
I haven't given you any advice. I haven't given you any orders.
Oh, here we go. Now he has to give him no advice.
Well,
okay, sure, yeah,
I'm
sure.
good.
Appreciate it.
I'm good, man.
I'm gonna talk to him.
I'm good, brother.
Okay?
I'm good.
I appreciate it.
I'm good.
That's the thing. I don't like it. I
What's
mean,
wrong with that? It's for my protection.
I feel threatened. I told you that.
now he feels threatened.
Have I pulled it out? Have I touched it? Did I
Oh,
pull it out? Did I point it at you?
gosh.
No.
No, but
Just because you see something doesn't feel you can't feel threatened because you see something, man. Come on.
Thank you, Dee Jones. Thank you.
No, just this guy comes out. I'm standing right here taking pictures.
Prior to this.
No, I don't know who this guy is. What I'm trying to tell you is that I'm taking a couple pictures, and this guy comes out and he's like, "What's your name? Let me see your ID." All this stuff, and when I tell him no, mind your own business,
Mm-hmm.
he gets mad and he calls you.
Exactly. Hendricks.
Isn't that a false report?
Well,
Right.
He's not saying, no, we're not arresting you.
He's
not,
claiming
he's not
that I threatened him. He just said that I threatened him.
Yeah.
I
He said
did all
he
this.
feels threatened.
Okay.
That's just because he.
But you
feels
guys
threatened
aren't the
doesn't
feelings
necessarily-
police. You're not going to go by what he feels, right? You're going to go by the facts and if it actually happened, correct?
Been arrested already, but that's not the case. So it's basically this is a disturbance.
There is one secret to going from successful
Oh my
to the
gosh,
best at what
Dee
you
Jones,
do. A thought
stop.
leader, a respected
It's him.
voice.
Stop. You guys
It's how
need to
Marcus
stop.
Lamont.
We don't really know why.
How is it a disturbance if I'm here
Oh,
Because there's
stop
taking
it.
pictures, and this guy
I'm not saying
comes
you're
up to
causing
me.
the disturbance.
My
What I'm saying
goodness.
is this is obviously a difference of
Over
opinion.
here gassing me up.
You have every
My
right to
goodness.
film from the sidewalk. That's fine. We don't really care. We're just trying to figure out why exactly we're here. I mean, are you going to go down the line and film everybody's business?
Oh, come
If you
on.
want to, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
It
wondering,
is.
like, do you have an issue with this business?
I
Here we
figure
go
like you're
again.
fishing to see if I have something in
No, I don't
particular with this place here or this individual. Is that correct?
Mean?
Fishing?
What you
Yes.
talking about mean?
Oh.
Who
Trying to
said
solve
mean?
problems here.
Yeah, I don't answer
Not by
questions.
taking people.
Speak from the diaphragm.
I hope
If
not,
there's an
man.
issue that you have with them that we can help solve, we're all about
I
it.
don't have an issue with anybody, man.
What you mean?
I don't have an issue with
What you
you.
mean,
I don't have an
D.D.
issue with
Jones?
him, but he has an issue with me, and that makes it your issue to come and talk to me. Correct?
Oh, my eye itches.
Yeah, we got to call.
Okay, all right. So
We're gonna
at
pick you
this
out of a
point,
hat.
This guy is
I
too.
I
Forget this
feel
guy
like
too.
I plead the fifth. No more questions. No more answers.
We're not detained or anything.
Thank you, man.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
So the thing about this situation, in my own personal opinion, okay, with everything going on, is that this officer, he's thrown off. He's like thinking that there's some kind of personal bond, some kind of like thing, some kind of agreement because of the handshake when he first arrives. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I can get some answers. I can talk to him, start fishing, and figure out what's going on. Because he asked the same questions that the other officer did. He starts saying, well, "Do you have a problem with his business?" He asked that 2 times. SGV said no first time, and he asked that again. Do you if you ever watch law shows and how they come to in courts, some victims and some other people will sit there and say, I was coerced to saying certain stuff. They coerced me saying this or yes, or that this story happened. And this is basically how you get coerced into, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong way, but this is how you basically get manipulated into saying certain stuff, is when you get repetitively ask the same question over and over again. Sooner or later, your question might turn into, you know what? Yeah, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to manipulate and bend your mind. Whenever he asks, do you have a problem with her? No, I don't have a problem. Conversation goes on. Well, I'm just over here just to find out if you have a problem over here. So do you have a problem over here? Once again, you have to answer the question. I can guarantee if you rewind this video, it's like 3 times you're going to ask that question. Do you have the problem over here? What the heck are you trying to fish for right there, cop? So we already identify Hendrix is same as his buddy. The thing about it is that SGV already attacked it to him to shake his hand to make his buddy feel lower than him. And that worked. And now his buddy's gone, doing his other thing. Now SGV's dealing with this character who thinks that they have some kind of bond, but no, they don't have no kind of bond. There's no bond there. So SGV has to bring him back to reality. You know what? I'm not going to continue to answer your questions if you keep on continuing to fish. This is ridiculous. I'm doing something that's legally all right for me doing. You're actually saying it too. It's okay if are you going to be going to do this? It's okay if you're doing it. I just want to know. Do you have a problem with this business over here? Do you hear what you're saying, man? Do you just hear that you said it's okay for you to do this, to go along the street, but once again, you're asking if there's a problem with this business? What are you doing, officer? You're fishing. Your job is not to fish, or maybe they're being trained to fish. Maybe they're being trained to do these tactics. That's what I'm telling everybody. Sheep Show is in the house. What's going on, Sheep Show? Oh my goodness gracious.
Why does it take so long to explain to this guy that we have rights, though? It shouldn't take this long to explain to somebody that, hey, man, this guy's legally in public,
You already explained that.
Yes,
I know, but
Rusty.
what's all the extra comfort about, man? Like I was explaining to it's right here. He said his name is right here. Or what is it? Cook? Yeah, okay. So Deputy Cook pronounced himself as this right here. But anyways, there's other crime in the city that needs attention. I'm not breaking the law. We got 2 officers here, wasting taxpayers' resources to a call of a disturbance, he said, but there's no disturbance. I haven't broken the law. I'm not within my rights.
Extension.
I'm not arguing.
So I'm going to ask you
gosh.
guys, if you guys can go ahead and get back to work, you're dismissed. I appreciate you coming out for nothing. You just wasted resources that could have been used elsewhere.
There's no resources wasted.
Yes, there is, because when your eyes, listen to me, Cook, when your eyes are out there patrolling the streets, those are not wasted resources.
Okay.
You're keeping your eyes
All
open
right.
in case
good.
something happens.
Okay,
So
you
you patrolling and being out there is diverting services, criminals from doing criminal activity out there. If they don't see you patrolling the street, then what do you think is going to happen? What do you think happens in the eyes when nobody's looking?
I'm explaining to you why we were here. We got a call for service.
But what do you think happens when you're not in the presence and you're not looking? What happens? Stuff happens, right?
Yeah, that's why we're always out and about.
Yeah, so that's why you got to keep it moving, man.
You
wasted too much time educating this guy today for nothing. Get back out there and patrol the streets, man. You get back to work.
Absolutely. I never caught your name. What was your name?
I didn't give it.
Okay, cool. Hey, you have a great day, sir, okay?
I will. I am.
Oh, thank you, Rustus. That's an awesome one right there. I mean, dang, that's awesome. Beast mode, right? Film the police.
Hey, stop right there. Stop right there. Hey, hold on. Stop right there. Do it now. He was about to stop right there.
Is that down?
Sick. Oh my God.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Back to work.
And it's like just the stylistic very thing. So I mean, this is awesome. It's like there's not too much stuff added in there. Like I try to add stuff into mine, but you don't even have to add crazy things into your video to make it like effective. That's what I'm saying on this one. And you see how things is out there. You don't necessarily have to be prepared of a script of what to say, how to say it, when to say it. The thing is, though, is that you do have to just be comfortable within your own shoes, within your own self, and just realize that you have rights within your own, within where you stand, and that there are people out there who do try to fish and try to do certain things. So, when you are approached by law enforcement, you have to realize that the number one thing about law enforcement is that they're there to try to find out something that's going on, something that's wrong. If they can find something that's going wrong with you, unfortunately, they're going to take you down, even if you're the one who called them. So you have to realize that that's going on. I mean, I was watching Sheep Show's in here, and Sheep Show had an awesome video the other day where he was, awesome live. He was just preaching to us. He was talking, and we were watching, and I'm seeing it right here actually too. We were watching, since Sheep Show's here. Sheep Show, I'm still going to do it. I'm sorry, Sheep Show. We were watching this man.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an
walk
all-in-one
around. I'm just going to
productivity
skip to
software
certain
where you
areas
can
of
manage
the Sheep Show,
everything
okay?
and anything.
But we're watching him walk around this Road Ranger or whatever this gas station is right here.
How's that possible?
Doing an awesome job, just talking to the public, speaking to us, right? So you see this right here. I mean, sure, there's no sidewalk, but that means that since there's no sidewalk for a public to walk, then we could basically walk where these signs are at. If you can see where the sign is at, this sign is 40 miles per hour sign right here. So I'm not too sure where Sheep Show's going to go.
Lulu, my golf ball's in the void.
I love it.
Tim
Sheep
Dollar.
Show is in the house. Tim Dollar.
Tim Dollar will make you holla.
Yeah, Tim Dollar will make you holla.
What up?
That's right. $10 everywhere, man. I love it.
That's him.
So I just read Sheep Show right now. Sheep Show, I love him. I love Sheep Show. He's up in the house. He's over here cracking me up. He says, I just learned you can't put the channel owner in timeout. I tried. Sheep Show. So he's out here. I believe this is Texas. I was watching this lovely man, handsome bearded man out in Texas. And he was talking to us, right? He was watching the cars pass by, shooting the breeze, preaching us the everything, and we could see like just chilling for a while. And I was like, oh man, check out scenery. And I'll say you're gonna see, is it right here? Within 17 minutes in, we're gonna see he's facing this way because I believe there's a cop in here. There's already been a cop that's passed by. Where is it? When did they first pass by, Sheep Show? It wasn't like you were there for too long. I want to say 10 minutes in, you were there, and we already seen a cop pass by while you're talking.
The only argument was,
but There goes the cop right there. You see, so now 20 minutes in, and we see his copper who passed by again.
Anybody know why she's eyeballing me?
Because they love Sheep Show. That's why they're eyeballing you, Sheep
Because
Show.
I'm filming her?
Yeah.
There's nothing more patriotic than monitoring our government and holding them accountable.
Thank you.
So you bootlickers and you copsuckers, don't you dare celebrate the 4th of July, you fake-ass Americans. You fake-ass Americans. And you're disgusting people. Have any of you in here, I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat because I'm just, my mouth is going a mile a minute, and I wouldn't be able to hold the thought if I were to read the chat right now.
Down there.
Look, she's gonna make another U-turn
Yep,
again.
U-turn.
Another U-turn.
Yep, I was watching the whole time.
Second U-turn.
While he was talking,
I don't know if you can see her down there.
I was watching the whole time.
Those headlights
she makes
coming
a
at me
turn
under
and
the
she
bridge,
stops.
that's her. She just made a second U-turn.
Parks and stops. Because they're
I am
watching
literally standing on a street corner. Maybe she thinks I'm selling my ass.
No, you're not.
Maybe
know
she
you're
thinks
not.
I'm selling my ass on a street corner.
She kind of wishes. I bet you anything she wishes.
So
I'd buy.
Check it out, people. See, I already lost my damn train of thought.
Woo!
You damn fake Americans.
I feel cleansed.
Unpatriotic Americans. Don't you dare get out there and start singing the national anthem and start waving your little American flags. Because you are not a patriot.
Right there.
There's nothing patriotic about you. Oh, and I know what I was going to say. Have you ever been to any of these troll channels?
Yeah, no.
Have you ever seen the kind of vile human beings?
No, I don't do that.
Are on those channels?
I don't do that.
Have you seen the kind of vile, disgusting things that they say?
I'd rather not. I'd rather.
You should have seen some of the stuff those troll channels when they got done circle jerking said when I went to jail about my wife. That,
gosh.
Too bad my wife wasn't sexually assaulted while I was in jail.
Gosh, so goodness gracious, I hate it. I hate to hear what the trolls be saying. Oh gosh, it's disgusting. So to focus on this guy right here, our person who is in law enforcement, they're over here just chilling, watching Sheep Show. And the thing about this thing that I want to point out is that I don't know if it's because of where they're at, or because she's too scared, or because she's busy. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, Big Mike's in the house. What's going on, Big Mike? You were watching this video too, Joe? The fact of the matter is that she's going to go off and there's going to be someone else. While she's here in the parking lot, there's going to be another officer who comes up. A male officer comes up and puts his lights on. His hazard lights, right? His back lights, right? Why is this going on? Just to ask, are you okay? Please tell me that they do this with people who stand there without a camera. Just please tell me that this happens with people who don't have a camera. Because if this happens with people who only have a camera, this is ridiculous. It's not a normal day occurrence. I bet you anything that there are people who do stand right here, because this is a truck stop. So I guarantee you people who stand right here at the side of the road. I guarantee you that cops don't always stop them. But no, let's just say, are you okay? Are you all right? And we're in 23 minutes in, and so I want to go to the part where they come. So 23 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay, the cop's still over there too. All this time that my Mr. Sheep Show, handsome Mr. Sheep Show is talking, you see that? Excellent right there. We went from 43 minutes to 51 minutes, and the cop's leaving.
Psyche, we think that maybe if I was a better boy or if we were a better kid, my parents wouldn't have got divorced, or
It's effort right there, though.
And my grandmother actually said to me,
"This is the dude." Boom.
That no wonder my mom left.
Happened,
if you were my kid, I would have
left
you too.
Pass it? Nope.
Boy, I sure
see
did
that?
have a profound
I'm about to come
on
up
my
on
grandma. God bless her. I love my grandma, but I don't think my grandma.
Do you see that? They both go over there. Oh, let's talk to each other. Let's go ahead and figure out what's going on. And Sheep Show said they thought I was a fugly. Come on. Has anyone ever seen Sheep Show in life? If you've seen Sheep Show in life, then you would know that is one sexy man. Oh my goodness gracious. Sheep Show. What you talking about? Fugly? Woo-wee. Come on. So they're over here talking amongst each other. Who wants to get him? You want to get him? You want to get him? And the dude's like, I want him. I want him. And the woman's like, okay, fine. And you'll have him this time. And then they're like, okay, hike. All right, let's go over here to, was it 1 hour? That 1 hour and 2 mark. And he pulls out.
So you think you know Wix?
Commercials.
Do you really?
I don't know Wix. I don't.
First up, we've got.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to get a. I'm gonna have to mortgage my house to pay for puppy
He
pads.
pulls the window down.
They're like 25 cents each. I can't afford to be buying puppy pads all day long.
That's not good enough. I'm sorry, but that's not good enough right there. The window down and seeing what he's doing and slowly riding by. That's not good enough. No, it's not good enough. It's not. We have to do this.
Praise the Lord. Oh, look, he's gonna do a stop on me.
A stop on him.
This is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
This is America, guys.
Yep.
In America, the United States of America. This is the USA, guys.
Watch this.
Nope. Not North Korea. The United States of America.
Boom.
Hallelujah. Praise the
I
Lord.
love how Sheep Show handles this too. Is this on this?
Hallelujah.
Hello. I am Officer Vincent, Office Department, sir. How are you doing? You're all okay?
What's that?
Officer Jake Vincent, Vincent, Police Department, sir. Everything okay? I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm asking you. What seems to appear to be wrong with me?
Nothing, I'm asking.
Yeah, but what looks wrong with me?
Wrong with you, sir.
Well, then if nothing looked wrong with me, then why would you come ask me if anything's wrong with me?
Because it's my job to make sure everybody's okay. It's my area.
Oh, and he just said in the middle of me pausing, okay, this is my job to make sure that everybody's okay. Oh, we finally got an officer who's out for the public health to make sure that everybody's okay. We finally found an officer who's here to make sure that the public health is intact. Finally. Yay. And he's also saying this is his street or area. This is his area. I mean, I kind of get little, I kind of start thinking actuality his area, but maybe he's just referring to this is his beat, which means this is his area that he patrols. He should clarify that a little bit more when he talks, but he's here to make sure that we're okay. Officer, did you wait a minute? Let me let Sheep Show handle it.
Okay. Well, listen, guys. How many people have we seen walk in and out of that Road Ranger? How many people have we seen walk in and out of this Loves? How long has this officer been here? And did you see this officer ask one single person other than the man holding a camera if they were okay?
Woo! Sheep Show! Yes, and he's even smiling on that one right there. I paused him when he's smiling. You guys, do you see that? Oh, that's a great pause. I can even take a picture, screenshot. Ow! He's smiling. You know why? They're lighting off fireworks right now. It's not 4th yet, guys. It's tomorrow. So the thing about it is that he said something correct. He went into the parking lot where everybody else is at in that store. I don't think they went and asked anyone else in that store if they're okay. Heck, I don't even know if he even asked his partner if she's okay or whoever that is in the other car. I'm guaranteeing you that he comes over here. No, but are you okay, though? That's my job to ask if you're okay. Wow. So I want to hear that from each and every other officer in that establishment, in that station, that they go around asking people if they're okay. Or if they just go around asking people with cameras if they're okay. I know it might seem like a silly thing, like, oh, why are you focused on him asking if it's okay? No, because he's over here putting bright shining lights on him. The backlights are on, red cherries and berries, red and blue, and he's lining them up and he's making an official confrontation, just like, oh, are you okay? And then, no, but are you okay though? Once again, are you okay? He keeps on going with it. We don't need law enforcement to make a call and waste their time doing something like this. I mean, sure, hopefully it's not no shootings. Hopefully there's not no murders, but there can very well be something else that's going on right now that he can be focused on, or he could be focused on his own break, his own time of getting on the YouTube, watching his favorite videos, maybe Law's World TV. Who knows? Let's go.
So it seems to me as if this officer believes that someone narrating into a camera on a live stream, something's wrong with them. That's what it appears to me. I could be wrong. I don't want to think for this magnificent law enforcement officer. I don't want to put words into this honorable law enforcement officer's mouth, but just on the surface, it seems to me that this officer equates holding a camera, narrating into it live,
rice cakes,
doing a Sunday sermon.
I love rice cakes.
Preaching to his audience, exercising his First Amendment right to freedom of religion. It seems to me that this officer perceives that to be a man in distress or a man that could potentially have something wrong with him, and he's yet to articulate any articulable reason why he thinks that I may not be okay. Sure, you got the floor.
Just your roll. Get it left, to the right.
No, you're talking to the camera.
To the front, to the front.
Well, you're talking to me through the camera.
Now slide, slide, baby, slide, slide, baby, slide, slide, baby, slide. Slide. Hot, can it hit it, girl? Let me see that just you roll.
That is all. If you're okay, sir, I am free to go. I'm gonna go.
Hey, can I get a copy of that video that you
been out of here.
just took?
Yeah, all you have to do is
No, can I get a copy of it from you right now? Then it's irrelevant that you're videotaping, isn't it?
Irrelevant.
That renders your comment that you were videotaping irrelevant.
I love this. I love this.
Sure.
I love this because you know why I love this, because the thing about it is that what he just did is make the officer think twice about doing what he just did right now. So that hopefully in the future, if he does see someone else practicing First Amendment, he gets a call from his buddy or the people in the store, like, hey, there's some guy standing on the door out there and he just has a camera, and he rolls by and all he does is put down his, first thing he does is put down his window. He'll figure out that, maybe that's just sufficient. That's sufficient enough for me to see this observation right here. Hey, it's just some guy holding the camera. Okay, all right, peace out. It could be someone on FaceTime. That's where I get lost, everybody. Is that we have apps out there like FaceTime, Skype, and other apps that allow you to sit there and talk. So what if you are in a heated argument? What if you had to get away from the house? You had to just get away. You just had to get away. And then you found somewhere and you're breathing, you're relaxing, and then you received a call and you wanted to talk to them to try to get through whatever you're going through. And then you have to worry about law enforcement bothering you while you're going through your own thing, or you're going through your own struggle. Now you have law enforcement coming up and saying, hey, are you okay? And what if you're not? To you, Big My guys, what's up with your rice cake? To you guys, to them, whenever you say no, you're not okay, that will equate to, okay, do you need ambulance? Do you need medical? Do you need to go to here? Do I need to take you to the hospital? Do I need to take you to jail? Something like that, so that you can sleep through the night. Why aren't you okay? They're not saying, are you okay? As in, let me be your friend. I want to talk to you. Let's talk it out. I'm going to help you through this. I can guarantee you that his "are you okay" is, I'm fishing for something. What's going on? Next question, I can guarantee you that's going to come out of his mouth. Have you taken any kind of drugs, prescription and or illicit? I'm just saying, fishing for something. I'm just guarantee you that "are you okay" question is not of something of endearment. It's not something that's like, I want to help save society. Are you okay? It's more of, I want to help put you somewhere and help my own quota. Are you okay? Or if they don't have a quota, just basically get you off the streets for no reason, because Chief Show was not doing nothing wrong at all, nothing wrong. Why are we being approached by law enforcement when there's nothing wrong being done? If there is a concern for medical, when have you ever seen an ambulance, a fire truck pull up to someone who's just standing there with the phone and get out and have them say, are you okay? When? I'll wait. When have you ever seen first responders that are not cops? They're there to actually help the public. Paramedics take the time out the day to ask someone who's standing there on the corner if they're okay. Professional licensed therapists to go out their way and ask if you're okay. No, we have law enforcement asking these questions. Are you okay? And I'm guarantee you, because whenever I watch cop videos, because I used to be an avid cop watcher video of, cops, to show cops and other stuff like that. And it's like, oh, that was like thrilling, but I didn't realize what they were doing back in the days when I used to watch it. And now I realize that, like, forget cops to show. That's a messed up ass show. You see how they ask, you see how they fish for stuff, and then you see how they treat other individuals who they like. It's just, the fishness is ridiculous. And it begins with them fooling you, with people fooling you, and people asking you questions that will make you think that they're there for you. So you have to be aware of that. You're going to be asked these questions that make you think, oh, they actually caring for you. Well, this is what's been going on, and I seen it. I went into juries, and I went to a full trial, and it was one of the best experiences I could experience, because I seen people sing like a bird when they're up on a stand, from when they're getting chosen for jury selection to when they get up on the stand and start talking. Witnesses, the actual defendants, the actual victim, everybody, they're just singing like a bird, like saying too much stuff that they even don't have to say. Like, you're telling your whole life story. Why are you telling your whole life story? What are you doing? Whoa. And someone else's whole life story too. What are you doing? We need to be more educated about what we're doing when we go out there in the court of law and against law enforcement, until law enforcement is a simple and the correct way of less of emotional tactics, less of this, I'm going to lie to you to get you into some kind of case, because they just got to build case. A lot of people, the thing that I realized, the thing that I've seen a lot of people ask, why do they have people go through certain tests when they're DUIs? Why do you have to go through this test and this test whenever they're gonna, just tell them that they're drunk anyways? Why do I have to lift one leg and walk the line, stuff like this? These tests are not pass and fail tests. These tests are tests to gather evidence so that they can present it to a court later on. Okay, in this test, this person did not do this within my opinion, did not do this well, did not do that well, did not do this well, did not do this well. Versus you just saying, you know what, I'm not going to do all these tests. Just take me, give me my blood test going. Just let me blow into it. No, I'm not going to do all this stuff. Let me blow into this. Let me blow into a straw. If you feel comfortable with blowing into a straw, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, whenever you get asked to do all of the stuff, it's because they're trying to build a case. You're always going to be having some case be built against you, okay? So just be aware of that when you're out there. Just be aware of that when you're dealing with law enforcement. And have your phone up. Never be afraid to have, it's okay to be afraid to have your phone up, but don't let that fear take over to where you can't have your phone up. If you get pulled over for any kind of reason at all, whether you think it is your fault or it's not your fault, it doesn't mean you had to be mouthy. It doesn't mean you had to be going back at them, but get your phone out and record. It's, for me, I was shaking. I was like, oh my gosh, my nerves going. Yeah, sure. I was shaking like a mug, but at the same time, I'm recording. I'm going to record what's going on. And that made the difference. I'm telling you, it makes a difference with a lot of stuff. It makes them aware, like, oh, even if they say, oh, I'm recording you, I don't give a damn if you're recording me, because like a lot of people say, it is the truth. There's a lot of information out there that goes to their system that just all of a sudden automatically, system glitch, it's gone, it's deleted. We can't get it to you, or it takes about a couple months to get to you. Do you really want to wait a couple months for videos to get to you? Or do you want to have it within your hands? As long as they don't take it away from you, right? That's another thing. Law enforcement try to take away your phone. That's just one thing. But that's just me, going on about that, because what I seen right here, that's just prime example of one of the things that can happen to you while you're just out there trying to just be yourself and try to go through something that may have happened. All of a sudden, this can be called, law enforcement be called. What I've been taught is go for a walk, get away from something that's bothering you. So what if you're out there in the world and something that really is bothering you, so you had some kind of big old fight or whatnot, and you're trying to get away, you're trying to do something else, and the best way you can do this is by standing somewhere on the freaking corner, and you start to pick up a phone and you're literally talking to your friend homeboy, but you're holding it like this. Holding it like this. And you're facing a street corner or a store corner and stuff like that, but you're talking to him. You're talking to him. Like, oh man, this chick really bothers me. I can't believe I'm going through all this. Blah, blah, blah. She doesn't know that I love hamburger and cheese. I don't love this freaking French fries smothered with mayonnaise. What the hell is she doing? And I'll say the cops are like, what the hell is this guy over here filming for and yelling for? Let me go ahead and see if he's okay. Okay. If they say, you know? Paulie said, be right back. Alo! What's going on, Alo? Alo's in the house, man. You all get my drift. All right. I appreciate you guys being here to listen to me ramble, but I'm just saying there's just certain instances that you could be involved in. And that's just one of the primary instances I've seen out there. I've seen people out there who just want to get away and they're not really in society right now. They're not really involved in what's going on. They're just like involved in what's going on with themselves. And they're just trying to get away from all that. And all said they get bothered by law enforcement. And guess what? That's when we get shootings. That's when we get people getting tased and taken to jail because they didn't even want to deal with law enforcement. They're just trying to get away from some situation in general. Of course, you could be upset. Of course, you could be mad if you're approached by law enforcement while you're going through your own things in general. Of course, you know. And then when law enforcement starts to fish, it starts to ask continuous questions, that's going to make you even more upset. Luckily for me, I haven't been in that situation, but I've seen a situation happen to other people. So I'm here to speak up for that. I'm here to be like, you know what? Fuck that. Let's go ahead and find ways to counteract that, to be like, you know what? I'm going to teach these guys that you shouldn't be in your emotions. You shouldn't be fishing like that. You shouldn't be just going like that. That simple rolling by, lowering the car window and looking out, observing, that should have been sufficient enough right then and there. That's just my theory.
You sure? Do I look okay now? Are you satisfied that I'm okay now?
Are you?
What do you think, guys? Do you think he's satisfied that I'm okay now? Was there any circumstances that changed prior to him coming up to me? And now that he's leaving, did the set of circumstances change?
That drift.
Did he articulate that he thought he saw that I was bleeding from the eyeballs, and now that he got close to me and shined his light in my eye, that now he can see that I'm not bleeding from the eyeballs, so now he is convinced that I'm okay? Did that occur? Did any of that occur? I don't think it did.
Joe's funny. Hey, what y'all talking about rice cake? What y'all talking about rice cake for, man? We talking rice cake.
And you want to know something that's sickening and disgusting? And this is
and look at the other comment right there. We all talk rice cake. Now I don't want a rice cake. I'm over trying to focus. I keep on saying rice cake, and I see delete rice cake. What the hell? Some kind of inside joke going on, man. What in tarnations is going on?
You cop-sucking, boot-licking, fake American, unpatriotic morons. I was worried that I might go to jail.
Seriously?
That fear was in the back of my mind.
Is that something?
That I could go to jail in Laredo, Texas. For doing nothing other than talking to you.
Yes.
Than standing on a public road. I'm off the road, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Look it. There's the fog line right there, guys. There's the fog line.
Wow.
You see that dash line?
Yeah.
That's the fog line, guys.
That means that
I'm off the road.
That's where that's where they have to stay within for
in America.
Traffic.
In the United States of America. I feared for my safety because I would not kneel and I would not bow and I would not pucker to a law enforcement officer.
What?
2023, United States of America. And there is a segment of our society that supports that.
I'm lost.
That encourages that.
I'm lost.
That challenges that.
I'm so lost.
And you better not celebrate the 4th of July. You are a bunch of fake ass, unpatriotic Americans.
You guys got me lost over here.
Amazing. Amazing. Lawless.
Hey.
Lawless. Katie. Listen, people.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have time I've been working. I'm not going to have time to produce a video for Katie Kidman. For
Shout out
those of
to
you
Katie
that don't
Kidman.
know Katie Kidman, she is currently being persecuted up in Northern California. And I want to say Santa Maria, but I don't think it's Santa Maria. I think it might be San Luis Obispo, Katie. What county
I
is
agree. That
persecuting
fourth
you
is
now?
silly. Right, Anna Rama.
Katie is currently being persecuted.
You don't understand. I love how silly Sheep Show
for
is.
filming at
Oh
schools
man, I love Sheep
and
Show.
at the school districts.
Sheep Show's so awesome.
And a bunch of the blue line cop sucking people and the crybaby bitches who may also be supporters say,
The thing is that growing up, I was very I would say I'm kind of conservative, like not conservative, but like concealed under a rock or whatnot. Like growing up, I would be like that person's like I was kind of naive, and then so I'll hear stuff and I'm like kind of cringe, like, oh, don't say that, don't do that, don't say that. And so it barely took 40 years for me to get into somewhat of my skin and be like, okay, I can be more accepting of stuff. And now sitting here at 42, I can actually stand up for other people's rights and be comfortable with hearing them talk certain ways and be like, oh, even though I wouldn't say certain stuff, or even though I wouldn't, believe certain things, I can still sit there, I still stand with them and joke with them and be like, the thing about it is that, the beauty is that finding someone that's like, you don't agree with every single thing they say, but that's true love, is that you can still stand with them and be with them and be for what they overall believe in, so I can't sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm going to imitate exactly what Sheep Shows is and I'm going to say exactly what he says, but I sure as heck do believe in what his cause is and what and a lot of stuff that he believes in, so I know a lot of stuff sounds silly and crazy or like, whoa, what's this guy saying? And even one time when he hung out with me, one of my subscribers, I probably not my subscriber anymore, but not for that reason, Sheep Show. One of my subscribers just like, oh, why's the guy saying that? What's the guy doing that? This is wrong, da da da. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, even if this is wrong, what the case is, you know what? We're still here. I'm still backing this person up. And Sheep Show starts saying, oh, why is the guy being a little kitty cat? Who's that kitty cat crying? And I still, even though I don't agree with everything Sheep Show's saying, I still love the guy. And I'm like, you know what? I appreciate him, and I appreciate him being here with me. He came here to be right here by my side. I know what he's doing is with his best intention, and that's just the character who he is. And I'm not gonna try to put a flame. I'm not sorry, a extinguisher on the flame that he has. He has a great flame inside of him. So he's one of the brothers that I would definitely go hang out with again and go do First Amendment audits and stand with him, because he has some great values behind him, so I love the brother. I loved everything we experienced. And even after that, he was apologetic. He's like, you know what? I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to make you lose subscribers. And he started sending subscribers my way. And I'll say a whole bunch of people jumped on from his channel to my channel. I mean, I know his intention is great, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's people out there. That's the beauty of it, is that we're different. We're various. We're different in so many different ways, but we still can come together for a same cause and unite for that cause. And that's for other people too. It's for everybody. It's not just for ourselves. It's for everybody.
You can't film at a school. You can't film at a school. Well, slow down. Just think about it for a second. Slow down. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to publish this story. Oh, and by the way, if your kids went to McMartin preschool when those perverts were molesting your children, you might have been thankful if a Katie Kidman would have showed up. Katie, I'm gonna tell people just a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Anna.
Of what I know about you, and the only reason that I'm going to do it, Katie, is because you told me in the past that I could, and I'm only going to share what I think that you're okay with me sharing. Most of you know Katie Kidman is.
I know Sheep Show.
Currently, let me just say this. Katie Kidman watches YouTube.
What y'all talking about in chat, man? I swear chat is on fire right now. Salt and vinegar rice cakes? Don't disrespect the salt and vinegar French fries with salt and vinegar rice cakes. Big Mike Audits. And then Barentizo's talking about salt and vinegar chips are good. They are pretty good, actually. What are y'all talking about, man?
And Katie Kidman
What's
watches
going on?
videos of children being victimized. And Katie
Oh,
Kidman has a
man.
place in her heart
Thank
to
you,
protect
Tim.
children. That is the reason why Katie Kidman was at the schools. That is the reason why Katie Kidman went to the schools to protect the children. And you sick, disgusting, fake American pigs wanted to call her a pervert and a chomo, when in her heart, she went to the schools because she is watching videos of countless children being abused, being tortured, being trafficked.
Freaking Joe for show over here joking, man. Joe 43484. He said, I need to mind my own business.
Being sold into the sex industry, being sold into the servitude industry. She's watching videos of this, and I have watched them too.
Oh my God.
And I'm not talking about conspiracy theorist quacks. I'm talking about 60 Minutes. I'm talking about NBC news stories, ABC news stories, CBS news stories, CNN news stories, Fox. I'm talking about mainstream media stories documenting the exploitation and the victimization of children.
Oh my gosh.
Katie
You're
has concerns about the indoctrination of our children.
Blower up above.
And about how
First of all, yeah, and the banana rabbit. Oh, I love you so much. You're awesome, Annie Banana Rabbit, coming through with $9.99 super chat from Annie Banana Rabbit. Okay. No way. Oh, no way. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off for this right now. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this right now. I'm so sorry, Anna Banana Rabbit. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to. That's my fault. Okay, Anna Banana Rabbit. Any and everybody who's incurred any kind of differences in my channel and come in like, whoa, what the fudge is this message going on? And then also I seen it over there. You guys said that this whole chat is under review. Okay, so I am new to this YouTube, as I said before. I'll say it again. I did go into it yesterday and I started to mess around certain things. And I thought that by clicking this option or that option, that'll make it better or more of an enjoyable experience, possibly. And are something similar to other YouTube creators out there. Evidently not, because everybody's coming in here like all confused, like, whoa, what's these things, these rules? And also, what's up? Why are we under review? So I'm gonna do my best later on tonight to correct the problem so that we're not gonna run into this again, where you're seeing this like this review thing or the whole like my poor sweetheart Anna Banana Rabbit. She got her content blocked like 5 times. She was saying just for trying to say something. It's like, gosh darn it, that sucks. So it's like, all right, we're gonna fix that. All right, I'm gonna fix that. What do you mean drum roll, Sheep Show? What's the drum roll mean? What's the drum roll for? It let me do it in chat, but not in super chat. So let me see what you put in chat. Let me do it in chat. What'd you put? Las Vegas Freedom News. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Gosh darn it, Anna Banana Rabbit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, miss. So sorry. Jeez. It's funny. I should have just left everything just all alone. But I just had to try to tweak it up. But I'm gonna change it up again, everybody. I'm gonna change it up because I can do that, and I'm gonna get it all fixed. All right, let's go.
The government is trying to shut down private schools and replace them
Indeed.
with state preschools. And there's a whole bunch of other things that Katie is aware of that concern her.
Why is okay? Is PayPal better, Joe? I mean, is that better in mine? I'm sorry, I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. So we're at 440. When rice a little bit better. Boom. Is PayPal better? You're saying should I get PayPal? Because I have pay. I have it. I just haven't put it up. I'll put it up. All right, Joe. I'll put it up. If that's a better thing to do, I'll put it up on my community link. All right, let's go.
Whole bunch of other things that Katie is aware of that concern her about our kids. And that's the reason that Katie went to the schools. Not because
thank you, Anna.
She has any nefarious intentions, and not because she's a perv like you morons want to accuse her of being. She has a heart for kids. And forgive me, Katie, but you do dress up in some pretty crazy get-ups.
Oh, thank you,
You
Anna.
dress up kind of crazy. Not that I don't love it, but you do.
You're
sometimes,
awesome, Anna.
Katie, you
Banana
do dress
Rebel.
up a little. Katie, I saw your video with you dressed up out there. I saw Katie. Come on. Anyways, Katie can be a little bit eccentric sometimes. But because she was out there at the schools, she's
awesome.
being persecuted by our government. They are trying to charge her with more misdemeanors and threatening her with something like 6 or 7 years in jail. Because she went out there at the schools and filmed at the schools. Now, you saw my follow-ups. I went out to the same place, did the exact same thing. I didn't get arrested.
What?
How come I didn't get arrested? I went out there.
There goes Big Mike Audit
same
right there.
Spot.
Big Mike's link is right there, everybody.
I stood in the exact spot where she was arrested. And I filmed the same people. And I didn't get arrested. They didn't even stop. They drove right past me. Now, to be fair, I give a lot of that credit to God, and I listen.
Hey, Rustis, thank you so much for a super chat. Awesome experience to have you up in here. Hey, everybody, give Rustis a hand of applause. He's a great guy. He's out there trying to expose what I'm trying to expose, which is accountability within the government sector, First Amendment activities, And it's awesome. And at any given time, Rustis, if you want to come up here with me next time, Rustis, I can host a show with you. We could do this one together where we review this video. So I know we've already had this conversation. Me and Rustis, we have a conversation, offline. We're really close like that. And I really do appreciate him. He's a really great guy. He's a really great guy. So, I would be happy to host this with you too, Rustis. He has great opinions to everybody. Great individual. Everybody here is great individuals. Paulie's over here. He's back finally. He said he had to go somewhere, but he's finally back. You handsome sir, you Paulie. About darn time he came back. And he's in the house too. You guys don't know. Please drop Indiana Auditors link. Great auditor right there to follow. Great auditor to be involved with too. Okay, everybody.
Some people say coincidence. I always call miracles. My God's always protecting me. And whenever something good happens to me, I give God the credit. So you could call it coincidence, but I say my God protected me and saved me from going to jail that time. And the time that he didn't save me and allowed me to go to jail, well, he had a good reason for it. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I went to the other school where that
there we go.
out
Because
principal
Indiana, please join.
Locked down the school.
Check him out.
Because I went there and I asked her a question. She didn't have any evidence that I meant any harm. She didn't have any evidence that I was armed. She didn't have any evidence that I meant any harm. I meant to say at the school.
Great to meet you,
I
Dirty
went there and asked
Lily.
the question. I clearly articulated my reason for being there to the vice principal. And this crazy broad locked down the school. Now,
hi, Jinwell. Hi, son.
And people in the know why she did it.
Where you at?
She did it to create a circumstance that she could blame me for. See, it wasn't that she locked down the school for her own reasons, and it was a mistake on her part. It was I made her lock down the school because I had the nerve to show up with the camera and ask a question. That's their narrative that they want you to believe. And they'll try to say, well, we have to protect the children for the safety of the kids, and you know all the freaking rabbit hyenas in the chat. It's you're just stupid. Okay, just shut up. You're just dumb. You're stupid.
Stay high.
Cameras don't kill kids. Okay, cops kill kids. Cameras don't.
You give me something to drink?
Cops kill kids, not cameras.
Gatorade. Out of the refrigerator.
So
Surprise. Not
Katie
small one,
is being
big ones.
persecuted by our government, by the powers that be, in another kangaroo courtroom
Yeah.
for exercising constitutional rights.
Thank you,
Now,
my love.
did you guys catch Bay Area Transparency's latest video? He went into the office, did the same thing. He didn't get arrested. Could it be
LD Juan Kenobi.
that they're viewing this elderly woman, the senior citizen? Could it be?
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. I don't know if you saw that or not. He that little boy, he didn't realize I was recording at first, and then when I told him I was recording, he's like, "Oh, he gets all shy. He doesn't want to say nothing." Like, okay, but thank you for saying hello to him, chat. We're gonna bring him out of his shell sooner or later. He's gonna start to talk on the microphone. First is him handling the camera. Then sooner or later, I'm gonna build him up to be able to flex the camera to him and talk. My daughter ain't no thing. She talks, but not on my camera. But she talks on her own. She makes her own videos. She's awesome about it. But him, I want to get him started on it. Definitely. Just get him started young.
That they're targeting her because they feel like she's defenseless and they've got her over the barrel? Where are all of Katie Kidman's defenders? In spite of all of you sick, twisted people who accuse me of having an affair with Katie or liking Katie or being in love with Katie. I read all your sick, twisted comments. I have a heart for Katie.
Okay.
Because I know she means well. I know her heart is pure. I know her spirit is pure.
Isn't that something? We gotta get out of that, guys. We really gotta get out of that. I mean, I'm not accusing you guys of that, but it's like in the online community, I don't know why it's so easy for people to automatically assume that something's going on when you see someone hanging out with someone else. I mean, we're just platonic friends or someone who's barely met, and if we just strike some kind of connection of like interest, like, oh, you know what, we find some interest, so that helps us to form a friendship, and now we're going out, hanging out, and whatnot. If we're two guys, it's not gonna be like, oh, you guys together. But no, if it's like a guy and a girl, then it's gonna be like, oh, are you guys together? You guys doing something? Just because we're hanging out after hours and whatnot, but we're actually out there trying to keep the cops accountable. I'm not trying to say that it doesn't exist or it doesn't happen, but what I'm trying to say is that we need to get out of the mindset that, oh yeah, just because it's a guy and a girl, that doesn't automatically mean that they are doing something. It just means that that's two people dynamically putting different genders facing cops. You know what I'm saying? And that's awesome right there. Cops don't know what to do when that happens. They don't know what to do when that happens. Two guys, they know they just got to treat two guys the same way. But if it's a guy and a girl, they do not know how to treat that situation. I'm guaranteeing you that. They're going to treat guys a certain way, but they don't know how to talk to the woman. If the woman's talking to, they're, oh shit, let me try to talk to this way. Like, wait, what the fuck? I'm telling you, we need more of that. We need more people out there, couples or just people in general, is hooking up and going out there on the streets and performing this. You know, black, white, Mexican. I mean, all colors, all around. You know, Asian. I don't want to be all specific. I'm just saying, those all colors all around, all race around, all genders around, everything. You know, any and everything that you believe of that you are. We need you out there filming the police with a camera. So I've been on Sheep Show for an extended amount of time. I hope Sheep Show doesn't mind that at all. Let me see. I've had kids, and animals. I'm over here trying to pay attention to chat again. You guys, I'm going to go to bed tonight just thinking about rice cakes. I'm just going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up in the morning time thinking rice cakes. I'm going to just sooner or later, I'm going to make it a mission to go buy rice cakes. And my wife's going to be like, what's your problem? Why do you want rice cakes? I'm just going to be like, I just need rice cakes. You don't understand. Just all flavors of rice cakes, like cinnamon and sugar, and just regular rice cakes. And then they have one that has like a little bit, I can't take the butter ones, but mainly cinnamon sugar ones and the regular ones. I'm going to get some rice cakes going because it's just chat. Y'all done messed me up. Y'all done messed me up with the rice cakes. I mean, damn, each time I look at chat, I see freaking rice cakes. I can't do it. Goodness gracious.
And I want to do my part to stand up for her. Stick
Don't
up
do
for
it.
her.
It's not worth it.
When nobody else will. But my question is, where are all the other auditors? Where are all the other big channels? Where are you, Lackluster?
Just let it go.
Where are you, James Freeman? Where's all the other big channels? She's going to go to court. She's going to go through this alone. Where's her support? She started this because she saw your videos and said,
silly.
You were doing a good thing for America. I want to be part of that. She watched all of you auditors.
Don't do it.
All of you cop watchers.
All right. I won't.
All of you independent media members holding government accountable. And she said, I want to be part of that. I want to do that too. Now she's taking charges. Where's her help?
Paulie.
Where's her support? Where are her defenders?
Paulie's going to bring me rice cakes.
Now, if I heard that San Joaquin is going to her trial tomorrow, and I want to thank you if you are actually going and you actually do go. I want to thank you for your support, San Joaquin, because her story needs eyes on it. Her story reeks of government and judicial corruption.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce.
Did you guys know that that judge who convicted her of her last offense and said that as a term of your probation, you cannot upload any videos to YouTube? In other words, I'm going to silence you so that you can't tell your story because you have bad things to say about me, is what the judge said in his probation order. She can't upload videos. She can't tell you that same tyrant. Listen, she can't tell you that one of the reasons that she lives in her van is because that same tyrant judge presided over her divorce and took everything away from her. She can't tell you that? No, because that judge ordered her not to upload videos. So she can't say it.
That sucks. What the hell is
Now,
that?
does that sound
I'm sorry.
like
I'm getting so off track. You're saying some interesting points right there, Chief Show, but I have ADHD. Here's ADD, some one of those things. It's like if I zone over here and I'm start reading, it's like, wait, what? Big Mike Audits is like bubblegum, but with rice cakes with peanut butter, rice cakes with jelly, rice cakes, plain rice cakes. Chat is wild. Chat, you're wild, man. Oh,
judge who should have recused herself from her trial. It does to me. She can't tell you that because she's been silenced. She cannot tell
What's
you
going on?
that same tyrant judge who told her that you cannot speak to people by uploading videos on YouTube, I am going to deny you your First Amendment constitutional right.
My God.
She can't tell you that same pig judge stripped her of every single thing that she owned, and that's the reason that she's living in her van. She can't tell you that. Katie Kidman has a story that needs to be told. There is a lot there. There is a lot there. There's a lot more there.
Oh, gosh.
And I would encourage and applaud any of the major channels.
Ick.
And I would ask that all of the major channels cover
chat.
Katie Kidman's story.
Good job.
She goes to court this week. I think she goes to court tomorrow.
Good job.
Katie, do you have court tomorrow?
Sick. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, one more Chief Show while you guys are here because you guys got me stunned. You guys got me like literally like off track. So good job, chat. This is one of the first times where I got lost. Like I don't know what the heck's going on in chat, but you all have me rolling though. This is a first for me. I have no idea what y'all talking about. And Russ is talking about I'm going to have to rewatch it. I really don't rewatch my live streams. Honestly, I don't. I don't. It's hard for me to. I can watch myself, but it's hard for me to actually hear my voice like that. You know. But it'll be one thing to go ahead and do that. So I probably got to do that because y'all got me going right now with this whole rice cake thing. Like y'all are still on this rice cake thing. Like, oh my gosh, dude. play my only short. I have only one. Really? Let me see. Oh, let's see his short that only has. It's great, awesome. Since you guys are here, it only has 874 views. I could be 875. Wait a minute. Before we play it, I gotta click this. I'm sorry.
All these cars here. You got her with her big mouth coming out.
How do I do this again? Just rewind it.
He ain't done. Okay, you got all these cars here. You got her with her big mouth coming out here, putting her eight. Have you ever seen Planet of the Apes? Get your stinking filthy hooves off of me, you damn dirty pig. Don't ever turn. He ain't done. Okay,
Jeez,
you got all
Louise
these cars
show.
here.
What was that all about, Sheep Show? Why was that? Why were they really Sheep Show? What was it all about, man? I do need to keep up, Joe. It's hard for me to keep up right now because I was more interested going over here. I was talking about this all of a sudden, and it just took 2 seconds. And I look over here, and y'all talk about rice cake. I'm like, oh yeah, where's rice cake? Wait, what rice cake? Oh my gosh, darn it, man! You guys are awesome, man. You guys really real talk. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys coming through here. As you can see, Chicken This is online right now too. What is it today? It's today. No, today's Sunday, so it's not. Or it's today Monday. Is today Monday or Sunday? Today's Monday, huh? Oh, of course. The P-Line's been going on since 8, and I've been going on. I'm so sorry, P-Line. So then I went right past it. I went right past P-Line. Sorry, P-Line. Apologies. All right. Yeah, so in general, let me stop this real fast. Okay. Boom. We back at it again. We're sharing my screen. So in general, I was just posting those. Not posting those. I was showing those because I wanted to show you guys. I didn't turn that on. Why is that turned on for it turn on by itself? What's going on? Goodness gracious. No. Wait. Did I just say close all windows? I did not mean to do that. Oh no, I'm about to close the did I close already? I ain't closed already, did I? Good. I'm you guys still with me? Good. I was about to close the StreamYard window. I apologize. It's about to be technical difficulties. So we just gonna hang out right here. But in my search, as you can see, I like to highlight these people who haven't been doing it as long. And I also like to add in some mix of people who've been doing it for a while to show you exactly how they do these things and exactly how police act with people who have cameras, not just public in general, because we do interact with public a lot more than police. That's the first time we're going to interact with is public people. And it's not like we're trying to antagonize. We're not trying to make people feel a certain way. But the thing about it is that what I've been learning by grabbing the camera and going out there and talking to people and interactions is trying to be like civil whenever people do approach you, is that even with you being civil, a large percentage of people are still in general rude and are argumentative, offish, standoffish, defensive, questionative, and even if you answer the question, they come with more questions. Well, what are you doing? Well, why are you doing that for? What is it for? What are you gonna do with it? You know? And it's like if you explain the whole story, is that good enough? Do you have to explain the whole story? What's your benefit? What happens after you explain the whole story? Or they be like, oh, well, thank you. Or no, if you explain the whole story, which I have before, they're still going to be like, I don't like this. I don't like what you're doing. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And so we are here for the people who are ignorant to that, to knowledge of photography, for First Amendment, freedom of speech, and our right to film. People who think that they could just put their hands on you just because you're filming, or just because you're filming, you say something that's joking wise. That's the thing about it, is adversary nature. There we go. And that's what the thing about it is that a lot of us are turning, or a lot of humans are turning adversary nature as they get older. If you notice, kids are not advocacy in nature. Kids go up to other kids and just play other kids. If they see you filming them, they don't know. They don't say nothing. When I was out there in, I believe, Huntington Park, I was just attacked by a mob of kids, and I was with the camera. And the reason why I wasn't even trying to get them on my camera, but they kept on coming up to me talking about, say this in your voice, say that in your voice, say this. And I was like, okay, in a world where your name is Little Manny and you want me to say this. And they were like, oh yeah. Like okay, so they just come up to me, even though I had a camera, they didn't care about the camera. But as you start to get older, you start to be more of insecure about yourself or the things around you. You start to build, some people start to build a character where they want to hide, they want to stay in the shadows, be like, no, don't put me on it. I don't know what you're going to do. So their argument is, I don't know what you're going to do with my picture, with my video. I don't know what you're going to do. Okay. And I mean, yeah, you don't know what I'm going to do. You're totally correct, And if you're really worried about me making this spank bank to your face, are you kidding me? How many people have done that before? Other than that, what you worried about? Oh, I'm gonna put you on. Identity theft. Is that what it is? Identity theft. Is that what everybody's worried about? Is identity theft? Because if you could legitimately tell me identity theft, then I could kind of understand. I could be okay. I kind of understand. At the same time, it takes more than your facial picture for identity theft. So don't come up to me, talk to my camera, because identity theft, I'm trying to tell your identity, then you know what? You're giving me more access to that because you're giving me your voice. So at least now I have your face and voice if I want to steal your identity. But that's not what I'm here for. So if that's your argument, you should not be approaching the camera. You should not be wondering and trying to ask what's going on. I mean, in reality, you should be like, you know what? He's trying to steal my identity. Create privacy. Let me go somewhere over here. What do people do when you try to steal identity? Honestly, you hide your wallet, hide your keys, hide your identity, hide everything. So hide yourself, hide your face, if that's what the case is. So let's go through any other argument that you have for not being filmed. I really can't come up with too much other than that, other than being insecure about what I'm going to do with the video. And the thing about it is that it makes people come up to a certain age to where they start to reach out and do certain stuff. So I swear Joe was like waiting. He was waiting for me to look back up to at the chat. He was just waiting for me, and he got me at the right time. I look back at the chat, and he's talking about he's had some chocolate rice cakes. What the fudge? Chat's going crazy with these darn rice cakes, man. I was on beat. I was on the roll right there, and then I seen the rice cake. You guys are awesome. You guys are freaking awesome, man. And to throw stars using for self-defense. I mean, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. I was this close to making a closing argument, and then I just got thrown off by freaking rice cake joke. Wherever it's going on with the freaking rice cake show, call this a rice cake show. You want to hear a secret? When I was a little kid, I was like, my name is so easy to rhyme with rice. So it's like Bryce, each rice you can do a power slice. That's like a little game that they used to play with me and say that and sing that. I can remember that. Ever since elementary, I still remember that. And now you all reminded me with that rice cake. Whatever's going on with the rice cake. Oh my gosh. Darn it. Okay. So trying to go back into what I was saying before, which I totally forgot because of the rice cake. Still down, my boys. Oh my gosh. So just overall, I mean, the overall narrative I'm going with it, what I like to do with these shows is put out what happens out there in the world, what we see and what I see out there as far as dealing with law enforcement, as far as dealing with government officials, because that government officials, totally different story. Like Four Corner goes in and he's been to different places where he's dealt with these characters. I mean, he's a great person to follow. this guy right here, and then all the stuff that he does do, like the Farmington, New Mexico public servant sergeant. That's another one where there's talking to what's it called? Mainly because I think homeboys like asking. I'm sorry, before I put him up in there, I'm gonna mute this real fast so you guys can hear this. Let me see if I see this. So they were basically talking to Sergeant for a while and started trying to talk to him, but once again, he was holding a drink. So sometimes certain people, certain individuals like this, not sergeant, but the police officer in this one, he's like a little bit more like just not questionable, but it's like more like, I'm just gonna talk to you guys and I'm just gonna shoot the breeze with you guys. And it's like, oh, if you want to do it, you can do that. But I can already see it's like, yeah, I would be like, yeah, forget this cop. I'm not gonna try to talk to you like we're all cool, buddy buddies or anything like that. And it's not Four Corners doing that or anything like that. It's just like what I'm saying is that sometimes they try to act and prepare like they're great and they're cool. Let me pull it up real fast. But I wouldn't trust it in general. I would not trust this in general. What's happening right here? Yeah, see, so right there was what I'm talking about, guys. I'm sorry, just talking and not showing y'all.
I'm not going to get in an argument with you. I don't need to get in an argument with you. I'm just telling you.
We're going by the Constitution. It's, the same Constitution that you swore an oath under.
It's a supreme law.
And what we're exercising is the constitutional protected activity.
Is a supreme law and activity.
Yeah. So he was trying to show the sign to us. Mitten State Media, keeping the line in line. This officer was doing all right, but now he's trying to make up something for us to leave this public parking lot. It says it's not a public parking lot, but it's police parking only. Public access to police station located in front of building. Public parking across from municipal court. But we're not parking. We're walking.
I was muted the whole time.
Okay, we're gonna correct Four Corners. The officer said that this was public parking, but to correct him, this is public property, not public parking, but public property, which still allows the public to access it.
Exactly.
You can't hear me still?
And that's what he doesn't understand.
Can you hear me now, Joe? Cannot hear you, Lawless. Well, before yes, no, yes. I'm going to wait for it. Give me a 1 in a world where I need you to give me 1. If you can hear me, give me a 1. Yeah. Rustin says we hear you, but you did not give me a 1. Man, give a shout out to my members in the world. Thank you. Yes. Indy. Yes. Before I start playing this video. Yes, Indy. That was one of the first videos that I was blessed to highlight from him. The other couple weeks ago, I showed that video of him in the lobby with that sign saying no photography. I was all over that video. I mean, that video got me upset because I was on that video and I was on this channel right whenever he went up over there to her the first time. And I'm like, oh man, she's ridiculous. And then how she, eventually was able to like call the cops. She got to, and the beautiful thing about all of that was that he was able to go back over there. He just went back over there recently and he was able to file a complaint. He was talking to her like, oh, who told you to call the cops? Oh, so told me. Oh, so told you to call the cops? Yeah, my higher boss. So. Oh, so what's that person's name so I can file a complaint on her, on them? Okay, this is their name, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so just for confirmation, this person told you to call the cops on me. Yeah. This all got overturned. I mean, that's what's awesome. That's why I point Four Corners to you guys, because he does great work out there. He continues to do great work out there, and he's making that difference, and he's turning the tables, and they're trying to put up rules and regulations because of him. I'll say it again. They're doing this 25 feet because of him, and now they're doing 50 feet because of him. And once it starts at one state, at one municipality, it's going to easily convert itself to other municipalities. You know, it's going to convert itself to other states. It's going to convert itself to other counties. It's going to convert itself to other law enforcement, to where they're all using the same tactic. You have to stand 20 feet back, 25 feet back. No, 50 feet back. Meanwhile, there's other people walking behind them because they're just acting, because they don't have no camera and they're just acting like they got a house that they live over there. You know what I'm saying? Because the cop their attention is on the person who has the camera, not on a whole bunch of other people who are in the background. And I've seen that a lot of times where other people are just chilling in the background, and yet, like Edgar's arrest, they're walking Edgar out of the area, while other people are in the background laughing at him, sitting there looking and laughing, while the cops walking Edgar out. Let's go. What? You establish that everybody else lives there, stays on that block, or that everybody else doesn't have a camera, so they're not a threat to you, because camera equals a threat to accountability, liability, transparency, all that kind of stuff. I mean, come on, man. That's just what I see. That's what my opinion in general.
Public parking for.
What makes you say that now?
Because if a crash were to happen on here, a private property crash form would be done, and not a roadway crash report. So
If there was a crash with the vehicle, we're not in a vehicle.
I know, Chris Winks.
That's what the purpose is. That is still it's for vehicles.
I know. I didn't realize it, Chris.
It says for no parking, no.
How was it, Chris? Was it good?
Walking allowed.
Oh my gosh, guys!
I feel bad, bro.
Work with me.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to work with you.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to?
Hey, this is what I want you to say. Hey, welcome to Farmington. Look at our place. We got good service. Test our we're up to public scrutiny. That's our job. That's our job. We're here.
Look at, he's doing it again, but this time this guy didn't really get involved in it. He's just, oh, what you guys here doing? I'm going to try to use my own analogy and my own opinion about the matter, about certain stuff. We're going to have a general discussion, conversation, and it's like, we can have that out of uniform. Like, hey, let me know whenever you get off, or whatever the case is, or let's have some kind of date where you guys don't have uniform on and you sit down, officers, and coffee, and then you talk to the public without uniform and discuss what your beliefs are, your opinions are, stuff like that. Because while you're in uniform, we're over here discussing some kind of thing, and you're trying to do I guarantee you, not manipulate, but trying to change the narrative, and are trying to find some kind of crease where you can say, aha, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, come on now, man. I mean, eventually when he finds out he's not gonna be able to do that, he's gonna walk away.
Here for you guys.
Here for the record.
We're your servants, and we want to know how we can serve you better. And this is your place. You guys pay for it. We just work here.
How was it, Chris?
This is public property.
Raider Tommy.
And it belongs to you guys. It belongs to everybody.
How was it, Chris? Was it cool? Was it good?
This public property
Y'all
is
had fun?
put in trust.
Right.
To the Farmington.
Hey, you fall asleep? I'm not hype enough.
Good
Good night, Anna Banana Rabbi. Appreciate you.
Maintain it, make it look good, make it accessible for us to enjoy our.
What about you, Chris? You tired? You gonna stay up?
Which is to walk around,
what
travel
you gonna do?
around.
You want to do a panel?
Go here, go
F
there,
around, talk, shoot the breeze. Or you gonna go bed?
On all
For
public
the
property.
record, you guys put for the records, links in the live.
Does that make sense?
Have a rice cake for Joe.
Public property is public property.
This is what they don't train you guys. Do they train you guys on the First Amendment at all? Is there any First Amendment training within the San Juan County Police Department? Because all of my videos that don't show. Like last night with the interaction with Sitton. Was it Sitton?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and he used his bully tactics, didn't he?
Well, yeah, he was trying to intimidate us.
He put his hands on, for the record here.
Yeah.
Then he grabbed my video camera.
That's battery. You don't put your hands on somebody unless they're breaking the law.
are committing a crime.
It's true.
If you
His
couldn't
battery.
find me, you should have arrested me for whatever you thought I was doing.
Why is he quiet? Why is he quiet? Oh my gosh, this is the reason why he's quiet, because he doesn't have nothing else to say. He doesn't know what to say. Like, oh shoot, he's got me there, man.
Yes, Officer Nez, no, you shouldn't feel like you have to make us leave just because we're here recording and checking out everything, and yeah, putting you guys in the spotlight.
Right, Tim Dollar.
Yeah, we are, but that's our right to be able to check up on you and make sure you guys are transparent and accountable for
rest in
the
place.
trust we put you under.
I'm
We give you the authority to hold a gun.
It's like I think they like see their old buddies doing it. It's like
When we give you that power, you have to do it.
something that's like translates to everybody else. Like, you know what? Looks cool. I'm gonna do it too. Hands to the vest.
Showing us the sign here.
Police parking only. Public access to police station.
Parking, we're walking.
Oh, can we have a conversation about this? You guys want to talk about this? Because this right here is I want to say, for me, a gray area that I want to say the brave are willing to explore. So right here it says police parking only. Public access to police station located at front of building. Public parking across from municipal courts. All right, so there's no public parking in here. All right, so that means you can't drive your car in here. Police parking, so that means you can't park your car in here. All right. Public access to police station located at the front. So there's telling you where the access is located at. That's why I see from sign. Access is located at the front. Public parking, they're telling you basically where public parking is. So that's two things: where the access is at and where public parking is at. And then also three things, which is police parking only. I don't know. I would say it's a gray area because this sign right here doesn't say pedestrians prohibited. That's why I want to say will be the definite, if any cops are watching this, which I highly doubt, if any government officials are watching, I highly doubt, that's going to be the main case that's going to keep us out. No pedestrians allowed. Pedestrians. That means people walking. We're all pedestrians when we walk. But if we're driving a car, that means there's no public parking, so we can't drive back there. And it's police parking only, so we can't drive back there. And more likely, there's going to be a sign park that says no trespass, or it's like no trespass. If you put no trespassing also, that's another thing that's, okay, we can't go in there. It says no trespassing. Just base point forward. It says right here on this line, no trespassing. So I'm not supposed to go over there. Penal code. But there's no penal code over here. It's all this kind of stuff. So that's why, hey, why not go over here and start to photograph police cars, photograph the place. I don't see that it's something wrong to do. But at the same time, I say something for the brave because it's almost a higher percentage of guarantee that you're going to be approached by law enforcement or with law enforcement who has not just generally questions, but who's going to be having an attitude, having it like a little hissy fit. Oh, what are you doing back here? So the fact of the matter is that they're approaching this guy. It's like, oh, wow, that's a little amazing. This guy's a little bit calm in his demeanor. Yeah.
He said he doesn't want to argue. That's why the record's trying to teach him.
Parking, exactly.
I'm not here to argue either.
It's notwithstanding anything.
Joko.
And then what comes after that is Marbury versus Madison, which upholds that.
Exactly, Restus. Yeah, Restus is correct. You see? Restus is correct.
And then that case has never been overturned. Marbury versus Madison. It's never been overturned.
Exactly.
And the supreme law is our rights. We got to go by our rights. That's the supreme law.
Then Jay
Our
Stearman.
law to speak goes above
There you go.
any other laws that
A no trespassing sign or a restricted area with a penal sign code attached. Exactly.
Supreme law for nothing. And Judge, what's his name?
Yeah,
Judge John,
I know. You guys are both saying the same thing.
the one that wrote for the Marbury versus Madison. He's the one that
See what I said?
He said that anything
Hit the light,
come,
guys. Hit the thumbs up.
for a secondary law
Oopsies.
to come in conflict with the supreme law would be illogical, because the supreme law would prevail. And they made these things so our government can, take advantage of the people.
What's the new policy about that? 50 feet, 25 feet standing back. I heard that you guys brought up a new policy that day on the 14th. Jay Stearman said there's a new policy where you guys don't have to.
Good night,
identify
Indy.
yourself.
Have a great night,
We
Indy.
have to stay 50 feet back if we're trying to keep you guys accountable. Is that policy out? Is it passed?
I would like to know if they went through legislature or some kind of,
Because that sounds very unconstitutional to me.
You guys, the department just can't make up a rule.
Joe, quit taking my credit.
Violating rights. They have to go through legislature process.
Oh
You
man.
got to
Rule
go
like
through the
that.
same process that you do to create a state law, to create policy that dictate how different
You
organizations
can't
run.
just make a note, right? Make a note and say,
Whoa.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Damn.
Okay, so I have no doubt that maybe you've gone to a couple of restaurants here in Farmington. Let's say Burger King. Okay, so would you go in the back and start making your own food at Burger King?
Oh my gosh.
why not? Private property.
Not only that, but they have
That's
their own.
the only reason. It's
Okay, I'm trying to make a
Yeah.
point.
He's trying to make some silly old point.
Why
I
you
haven't
asking?
been disrespectful to you. I let you talk.
I'm sorry.
Now,
Go
may I
ahead.
make my point to
Yes.
illustrate? So different organizations and different companies, they can enact policies that fit how their organization is run. Like I said, you can't just go into the back of Burger King and start flipping your own Whopper, even though
That doesn't make sense, officer. You wouldn't be able to go in the back of Burger King and start flipping your own burger because, one, you don't want to do that. You don't want to pay for that. That's stupid. Two, it's private property, like homeboy just said. You can't just go back over somewhere behind the counter. It's private property. It's like you can't do that. It's not that you can't do it because it's not their policy. Oh, the only reason why I don't go back to make my own hamburgers at Jack in the Box or Burger King or McDonald's, the only reason why I don't go back there is because they have a policy put in there that states that customers cannot make the food. Only chefs can. No, their policy is customers cannot come into private property, officer. Your analogy that you're trying to make, your story that you're trying to build is ridiculous. It's stupid. Seriously.
sometimes, maybe you might want to because,
Maybe you want to because
I'm just saying.
I'm not ragging on Burger King.
First thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, Burger King first came in.
Sometimes departments, not just Farmington.
Policies. It's all camera unraveling right now. I sound stupid.
Institute policies that govern how it's run that doesn't need legislation.
Oh, policies, how stuff is run.
Exactly.
Not necessarily.
We can't make laws, that's for sure.
I mean, so for instance,
man.
we have a
Later,
policy that governs how
Tommy.
our hair is cut.
Yeah.
How we're supposed to wear our hair here at the police department.
Work for it.
I know. But we didn't have to go to Congress and get that passed. So how does that make sense? It's not conduct. We have a policy that says how long. So that's what I'm saying. It's like we didn't. Yeah.
Agree to work for them.
Yeah. But we didn't have to enact the law. We didn't have to get that passed by we didn't have to go through the legislative process.
That's what you consented to.
Okay.
That's something you consent to.
I agree.
Oh my goodness gracious,
In
man.
order for me to work here, I cut my hair.
Gosh,
But
Rustus, do you see this
in
over
order
here,
for that policy
Rustus?
to be enacted by the police department, it didn't have to go through no legislative cycle like the way you're saying that every policy needs
to come.
Paulie, that's a crazy story though, Paulie. I can't believe that, man.
So you're saying two different things now. You're
No,
saying
no.
you're saying consent, and
for
then
filming.
you're saying
It's crazy.
also has to go through some legislative procedure.
Yeah,
So
for
I don't
us to follow it,
I don't
for the public,
understand- I
to
don't
follow
understand.
it,
No,
it has to go through legislature.
we don't
For
have to.
you to follow it, all it has to be is a
Right, Senator.
policy. So then make a rule for you guys to cut your hair. All right. We want to make sure you shine your shoes. Shine your shoes. Make sure you're looking good. Iron your clothes. Make sure they're washed. You know, they don't want no dirt bags working for the city.
Yeah. So that's the policy of the city, right?
They want you to look professional. That's what that's for.
This has been pretty fun, guys. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Do you hear that? When he's defeated, this guy, you know, normally cops, they act with their aggression and their emotions and their ego. This one, he's acting with his ego, but he's like, I'm trying to outsmart you. Like I told you guys earlier, he's trying to outsmart him. For the record, he's trying to outsmart for the record. But when For the Record came back and was like, no, would you listen to this? Would you do that? Does that make sense this way? He's like, do you guys have anything else you need? Defeation. You are defeated. I mean, come on, man. Wow.
So, you know, policy is not for the public. It's for you guys. It's not for...
The law is for us.
Yes.
For everyone. You know, you guys follow policies, and we have to follow the
So
law.
I don't know where Jay Stearman is coming up with this.
Bear Diesel, I was laughing because Joe's talking about, let's talk about a haircut. That haircut. I need a haircut.
Saying that's a new policy that we have to stand 50 feet back, 25 feet back. It's not your policy to give your ID and badge number no more. On the 14th of July, he said that's new
We still
policy.
have to identify ourselves. It's just that now, if if I tell you I'm Sergeant Nez, that suffices. I don't have to give you a business card. It's sufficing me that I'm letting you know that I'm Sergeant Nez.
But it'll make you look more professional if you give a card.
I mean, sometimes it does. But under the circumstances,
I know, right?
If I was arresting somebody,
Like 30 stripes.
I need your badge number and your card. I'm like, can I do this first?
Like 30 years, I mean.
Let me handle
Oh,
this.
yeah. Then I always have the respect
Make the scene
to say, okay, all right, I'll wait.
So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know,
That's understandable. That's reasonable.
So I don't know.
That's reasonable. And understandable.
So you understand about the beverage that he has in his hand?
Oh man.
Well, I'm not going to argue that because I think
you don't know.
No, I know.
You know that it's not alcohol.
I don't know that's not alcohol, but I'm not going to push the issue right now.
Well, that's good. That's exactly you don't need to push because you don't have enough evidence to believe that there's alcohol in this. And there,
You want, Paul, if you want to throw that the page link on there, you can, so everybody knows where to go to.
I'm trying to maintain my professionalism.
Yeah, you can go, man, if you want.
Okay, but could I ask you guys
Also
not to
on
talk
my
about
gene,
parking?
I mean, yeah, throw that all up in there for you if
can
you
do
can,
that.
Paulie.
You can do that?
We can't do that. This is just what are we going to do? We're just walking through the parking lot. There's nothing wrong with walking through the parking lot. We're not breaking the law.
I get it.
We're not
I get it,
trying to
but
vandalize the cars. Or nothing.
Tell me,
We're just
tell
walking
me
through
what to call you one more time. I forgot because we've been going around.
For the record?
For the record. Mr. For the record, would you want me to, I mean, and
Here we go. Here we go.
Know where you're gonna
Here
say
goes the
with
next
this,
one.
But, okay, so let's say you live at an apartment complex.
Okay.
Would you
Apartment
want me
complex.
just like walking and hanging out by your ride and everything like that? Probably
Exactly.
No, I know I wouldn't want you hanging around on my ride, but I can be keeping my eye on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
have
if
you guys keep the eye. If you're that scared or something, you know, call the video room.
I'll
up
answer
and
that
say, hey,
question.
keep an eye on these guys. You know,
I'll
they
answer
can be
that question.
recording.
I would answer that question. I would have been honest with them. Honestly. Oh, do I want you hanging around my ride? I wouldn't care. What is it for me to be all focused on you just because you're around my ride? Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy's up to no good. I mean, hopefully you're not up to no good. Hopefully I'm not missing something. But I'm not going to be automatically objective and think that you're up to no good. I'm not just going to be focused on you like, oh, man, it's not good. Sure, every now and then I'm going to be checking, looking over there. Oh, this guy's just individual on my ride. Let me check on look. Oh, yeah, whatever. Do my thing. Look again every now and then. Oh, yeah, just chilling. There's talking. There's talking. Officer, your argument is falling apart again. If I live at an apartment and at an apartment, how many people hang out by rides at an apartment? You know what I'm saying? Versus you, if he was smart, he could have said, "Oh, do you want someone hanging out at your ride at a certain time at nighttime?" But you couldn't say that because with this daytime. So all you can say is, "Oh, would you, if you're at an apartment, would you want someone hanging out by your ride?" Like that happens all the time. at people's apartments, does it not? People park right by each other in apartments. So do you not hang out by rides? Like, what are you talking about?
I just want to make sure they don't vandalize the car or anything like that.
Well, I got no problem with you guys if you were to do it from the upstairs right here to the upper parking lot, because that's not the police parking lot. There's no sign on that one saying that you can't be up here, and that's what I said. I just really
We're not parking. We're walking.
You're not parking. You're walking.
Yes, there's a difference.
Your semantics, but
No,
I'm
no,
not gonna. I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna go down this road.
When you go into
I
court, you're gonna have to talk about semantics.
And
What are the
then we
details?
can there, but we're not going to court right now. So
Okay, so but I'm just gonna say if you ever have to, that's what I'm
it's like
doing.
saying.
Oh, Jersey's in the house.
Michelle is white. I don't know.
Oh, the
I don't
bat in
know.
the house. Hey, Jimenez.
So, I'm just gonna ask you guys. Could you do me a solid? I thought I've been cool with you. I'm not doing this because I want to be the cool cop or anything like that. You know, I just want to show you guys that
More
show
5
you
4
the
feet.
respect that you've given me so far. And I just
5
asked,
more
like,
feet.
if you want to record, if you could do it up here, and then there's gonna be nobody else coming out here.
My
trying to
camera's
chase
all
you guys
messed
off
up.
or anything like that, which is not what I'm trying to
shouldn't
do.
You should
I
tell
was
him.
trying
Go
to.
tell him, hey, don't worry about them guys.
There you go.
Well, it's
If
easier said
anything-
than done.
No, you tell
Yeah,
them.
I
They're
can
gonna
tell
listen
them.
to you. They're gonna listen to you, man. You're starting there. You go in there. Hey,
I don't-
cameras.
Nothing
These
show.
guys aren't listening.
That's the problem. They don't.
You're
That's the problem.
not asking them to run a dictator. You're saying, hey, guys, keep
telling
an
me
eye on
to
these
tell
guys.
them to ignore you, which
Not to ignore them, to pay attention to us. Is
Respect
what I'm
our
saying.
rights.
Yeah,
And I think
Ask the guy
exactly.
in the video room, hey, keep an eye on these guys. I'm not saying to ignore them.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on these guys.
are we live?
right.
Or is it gonna be up later?
Don't worry about it.
This is live now, I
This
think.
is live now.
Mine will be put
Yeah.
up later.
Yeah, I was watching this live.
We got about 59
That's
watching
all.
you.
Oh, low blow, little bit of a slide comment in there. That's all. A little slide comment in there, like him, like he has some kind of channel that has more than 1 or 2 subscribers. I can guarantee you that his TikTok has 1.1 subscribers on it. You know, I can guarantee you this dude has nothing on any one of us talking about. That's all. Come on now, man, with that little low blow, that little sly old blow, try to hit him blow. I talk about that's all. What do we need? What do we need to fit your narrative, Copper, to be like, oh wow, that's great. What do we need to be like awesome to you? Because if he said like 1,000, 2,000, you probably be like, oh, why don't you do something else with that? Why don't you do something else? All those wow, you have that many people watching. I'm surprised you're not going out somewhere else doing something else. So I hear him. I see that little slide punch you through. Okay, you asshole. I see you.
Like this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Why you got somebody that was live on you? You like the actual news that
People
think-
around the world are sleeping because it goes around the world, not just here.
Yeah.
You know what
I know,
mean?
I
We've
know,
got some
but-
viewers from Australia,
Dumbass.
New Zealand.
Dumbass.
New Zealand.
Dumbass.
I even got one
Dumbass.
from Germany.
Dumbass.
James Freeman's channel. I got people
Dumbass.
supporting my channel.
That's
You know.
cool.
It is.
Yep,
It's
that's
good
cool.
to-
Th-
I'm
that's
all
cool.
about public accountability,
Dumbass.
guys, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying maybe there's
Dumbass.
Well, how about just public access?
He just got shut down. He just got shut down again when they just said, "Oh, yeah, 59." That's not it. I mean, we got people all around the world who watches this. People who sleep, wake up, and we're gonna see later on. So if you talk about that's all 59, no. Oh, put your head down. Yeah, put your head down, because now you sound like you stupid.
We're not doing nothing. We're just gonna go around here, maybe even record some of the
No, he doesn't.
vehicles here and just see
yeah,
if
but
there's
that's the
anything
issue
in
too.
there.
Is like some guys they have
Exactly,
stuff,
Bear
like evidence
Diesel.
or even like
I don't
sensitive
think they should have evidence.
sensitive
That's the
documents
case,
that
basically.
I don't want that
I'm
you
not
guys
doing
probably shouldn't be recording and things like that.
Thank you,
Have
Rustus.
that stuff in their vehicles like that.
Like this young lady has her. Wasn't open her computer, her laptop,
Yeah, you shouldn't have any
and it
public
shouldn't.
information or private information inside your vehicle.
And it shouldn't be running anyways.
And
Too.
it
She
should
had
be
it
open
running.
to where you have the plain view doctrine, which gives you guys the right just to look in our cars just because you
Right.
know what I mean.
Plain view doctrine.
But just to look in the car, they shouldn't have that stuff open like that in their
In
vehicle.
Farmington, New Mexico.
Hey,
They
West
just
Side,
have it
thank
closed
you.
in a
Appreciate it.
file, briefcase or something not open.
Yeah, you can't let it go. He wants us to move.
Just one
Out of
dab.
this parking lot.
One dab,
stand
one
up on-
cough
Make sure
session.
these gates are locked,
up
that you
here.
guys are securing stuff like this
Yeah,
here.
and
You
all,
know,
all that is accessible from there in the upper lot as well too. You can,
Huh?
if you record it, you can zoom in and show that they're locked and everything like that too.
I
Even
know, right,
evidence where it
Beer
can be
I don't know
seen
why
by
Beer
leaving
Diesel,
the
but
block.
yeah, I seen that too.
You know what I mean? We're not going to do anything, Nez. We're just walking through here, taking a tour.
I would like to believe you.
So you think I'm going to do something wrong?
No, I'm just saying that, you know.
So you think you're still?
I'm just saying that if something pops off, not pops. That's a bad word.
You feel suspicious that we're gonna do
I know
Pops
what you,
off.
if anything happens,
If something gets damaged, who do you think we're gonna point the finger at?
At us, of course, right?
Yeah, and then we'll have to do our diligence.
And then, and then you guys got to conduct an investigation, and it will show that we didn't do anything. So, no, it doesn't matter.
We're not going to film ourselves breaking the law or committing a crime.
Yeah, that'd be smart. That would be very
man,
smart.
I can't imagine that, Paulie.
Mr. G, you know.
Yeah, we're not going to do anything. We're just taking a tour of
Or my mom. Hell no.
Well, if you want a tour, I can give you a tour.
That'd be cool too if you want to do that.
Yeah, always.
Around to the.
You take us a tour. I was telling that there's an old. Is that the holding cell still in there? Nope. They tear that out?
It's still there, but it's not a holding cell.
Not no more. Okay, because I remember there was a holding cell.
He's got a lot of time on his hands, everybody.
How do you know there was a holding cell? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, back in the days when I used to get in trouble.
Watch what video?
Okay.
How can you watch that video? What video?
DJ 74.
It's still there. It's still there. It's just not, we don't hold prisoners here anymore.
Oh, really?
All of them will go to the detention center up on.
So this guy, so I mean, yeah, this guy's like, oh, here's talking. So let's see. We stopped at like 18 minutes. Like, have we watched for 18 minutes? Because oh my goodness gracious, he's been talking for a while, and as you can see, the whole video is this guy's chilling there for a mad minute until the like almost 30-minute mark, and then he's finally like, okay, I'm gonna go off, and so then he left. After that, good old talk. Now we can go about videotaping the cars. We can go about looking at photographing all the building. You know, defeation is not optional. They got the win. You know what I'm saying? To a point to where it's going to make the public officials, these buildings, start to put up things to ward off certain zones. Either going to put up fences or they're going to put up signs that specifically have penal codes laced to them. But first, the first thing they need to try to do in a lot of cases is print up signs that are not legitimate, that are just policies, trying to enforce policies and say, oh no, it's not penal. It doesn't have penal code on it. You can't sit here and arrest people for that when it's just a policy. Hey, LVA is in the building. What's going on, LVA? That's one thing one key thing to be learning that I learned is that just because you go in certain buildings, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to follow these rules. It's just policies. Unless it's like, oh yeah, Walmart or something like that. It's a private store. You don't follow the policy, then of course you have to leave. You get asked to leave. You have to leave. Whatever case is. Now I'm talking about public buildings, public spaces, lobbies where you go in there. You might have to handle certain things with public officials, and these public officials have these stanko attitudes because they're used to dealing with just public in general, and just they don't like their job. I don't know what the case is, but they just got these stanko attitudes whenever they're dealing with you, and or they want to talk to their friend over there in the cubicle while they should be doing business with you, you know. So I've seen that at DMVs, I've seen that other places, other government buildings where you're trying to handle business, social security offices, stuff like that. So the thing is that when you think that you would need to have people who are ultimate at customer service in these professions, you know, people who can deal with the society, because usually when you go into these type of buildings, you're down on your luck and or you need help from the government, you know. But then if you need help from government, the government doesn't want to give that to you with a smiling face, right? If I go in DMV because I need help with my license or whatnot, it's going to be a chore. It's going to be hectic up in there. It's going to be like, oh gosh, darn it, this sucks. These people aren't happy. That's how it is most of the time. Same thing in post office a lot of times too. It's like, what's going on here? Why are you guys acting like this for? Same thing if you go in somewhere like where you have to pay your bills or whatnot. These state-owned buildings, stuff like that. So it's not welcome public photography is not welcome, and it's like they want to use excuses or health or confidential this, confidential that. But if you ever go to these stores, regular places, you'll notice whenever you go to keypads that the keypads already have this little funnel over them for confidentiality. They already have the funnel so that you can start typing in your keypad thing, your password without anyone else seeing. So it's not like you can with my camera, I'm over here zooming in on you making your transaction, and then I'm gonna go with that information and create a whole new credit card. I got you. These excuses that people are using, they're outlandish. Come on now, let's get past that, right? But yes, all right. So, what's your name mean, Bear Diesel? I know, right? What does that name mean? I like that name, Bear Diesel, because it reminds me of a strain I used to smoke called Yogi Diesel. Awesome strain. Bear is my cat. Diesel is my dog. Oh, Lily's my cat. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. I like that. All right. So we just finished up with that. I mean, that pretty much sums it up, Eric. But I love the fact that I got 14 people in here still. It's 3 hours, coming up on 3 hours. So on the 9th, I have a refresh of my account, and then I can go brand new again without worrying about running over it. But right now, I have to worry a little bit because they're saying that I'm almost up to my 20-hour mark, and then they're not gonna allow me to do it. But July 9th, everything resets. So either way, though, I really do appreciate everybody coming in to the Lawless World TV show, reviewing videos, hanging around, talking, great conversations or whatnot. New people, new individuals. I'm just want to shout out Bear Diesel, Lily, coming into the channel, having a great conversation with everybody. Shout out to Joe, make me laugh, confusing the heck out of me. Rustis, you got my baggy, my boy too. Both of you guys are my boy. LVA, I appreciate you coming into the show, even if it is a little bit later. It's all gravy. Right, Raider Tommy always holding it down too. Appreciate you. Tim Dollar, my boy over here doing his thing. I love it. Paulie, I'm so glad to see you up in here, Paulie, because you helped me out so much, and man, it makes this place look so much beautiful with you up in here. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. DD Jones, you're still in here. Thank you so much. Westside, thank you so much for coming in here. Who else? I'm hopefully I'm not missing anyone else, but you guys are awesome. Did I just read this over again? Am I reading this over again? Or Rustis is sending another freaking oh, good stuff. Thanks for a good evening, Rustis. Thank you, man. What you talking about? I love it. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Ooh, my goodness. Bear Diesel is a great person, definitely for sure. Yes, get a hold of me at lawlessworldtv@gmail.com if you guys want to talk personal, see what's going on, get some behind the scenes going on. My second channel going up is going to be more behind the scenes of me with my family going around, things of that nature. But until then, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming through. Thank you so much, Rustis London, for the super chat of $10. Ow! Yes, I love it. X-Cal. Hey, I love you too, DD Jones. I appreciate you. X-Cal, where you been at? X-Cal, you better come to the show now. X-Cal, come on, X-Cal. Oh, now, me and you, we got to do something about that, man. Come to the show all late. My goodness. He came to the show with some popcorn. We about to end it. X-Cal, what you talking, man? I appreciate you, Paulie. I'm good people. You good people. You good people, Paulie. Well, once again, in a world where I'm appreciative of everybody coming in, I look forward to my next live. Until then, you guys, I've been looking. Oh, okay, responsible. Until then, you guys stay beautiful. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. And you guys been a great crowd. Coming to a theater near you. Ow! Let's go. Let's go practice that First Amendment activities, everybody. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and remember, take care of yourselves. Take that break if you need to. Stay hydrated. Have a good, healthy meal set for you tomorrow. And most of all, enjoy yourself tomorrow. If I don't get to see you, I really do hope everybody has a happy 4th of July. Great night to everybody. Great night. Happy 4th. Enjoy with your family. Enjoy with your loved ones. Take care. All right? Definitely. Miss Lawless, where's Miss Lawless? She's here. Oh, yeah. That's right. She came in and said thank you. Oh, I was about to end it too. Yeah, Excalibur, I appreciate you with a super sticker. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, D. Jones. You guys are something else, man. Rich homie Rustus, right? You guys are awesome. Yes, for the support. Thank you so much. You guys are great. Love y'all, man. Oh, man, let's go. Let's get it. Coming to a theater near you. Oh! Yeah.